Are we live yet? How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I am here joined by PDF. Say hello.
What's up?
And we will be covering the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Now, this game looks to be an interesting game, but it is also a battle of the grandparents, as neither of these teams have been relevant in the last 30 years. So, PDF, I know you got a lot to say on this game. Why don't you take it away real quick as I get a couple other things ready?
Basically, the same way I feel as last game. I'm incredibly nervous. Both of these teams have a lot at stake here. They're both in for a Super Bowl. Especially the Cowboys. They have tons of immense pressure on here. And I just watched the interview with Dak Prescott. He's hungry for that Super Bowl. So,
Of course, you'd be the one to say the Cowboys are really in a need for a Super Bowl. No, I'm jogging you. But yeah, go ahead. As you were saying?
yeah. So basically, I want to say Dallas. I am most likely going to stick with Dallas. So, because I was analyzing some of the statistics for the 49ers and then where the 49ers weaknesses are, the Prescott has excelled at. So, I am optimistic. So,
Okay, San Francisco 49ers. Just getting a couple of things set up here for the short. And hashtag Cowboys. Nation, hashtag Cowboys. Not versus. Nope, not versus. 4-9. Okay, it looks like that is it. Okay. So we are good to go here. That short will be going live here shortly. Wait. Where's Joe Buck and Troy Aikman? They weren't there last night, and they're not here tonight. I want my Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. I'll go ahead and get a poll set out real quick. Start poll. If my computer wants to run. There we go. Who's winning?
Man.
Cowboys. Well, we got Judy up in here. How are you doing tonight, Judy? There's the poll there. It should be live in the chat if you guys are at all interested in letting us know who you got winning tonight. But yeah, Judy, we got PDF in here tonight, and we are having a good time. So say hello, PDF.
Hello.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what this game has in store.
This nerves, buddy.
Okay. Just getting the last couple of things situated here and checking out a few other things. We are also on the road to 270 subscribers. We are one click away from that, which is awesome to see. Judy's saying, how did the Giants lose that bad? The Giants are a team that are up and down. They'll be amazing one week and then they'll suck the next. So that's how they lose that bad. They weren't really a great team to begin with. They were overperforming, and it was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, they were fairly. The Giants, they honestly had a lot of luck in their favor. I think they had a very good coach, and they worked well with what they had. So, and then they ran into a machine. So,
Well, the Eagles aren't really much of a machine, though. I mean, they are really not if you think about it.
Well, I fear the Eagles after seeing them play yesterday. So
Yeah, but the Eagles are like, they'll be amazing one week, and then they'll play like garbage the next.
Yeah,
So that's
we'll
the big
see.
concern I have for the Eagles.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
think realistically, either of these two teams playing tonight could beat the Eagles.
yeah, that's what I think. Whoever wins this game is going to go to the Super Bowl.
James Pickett saying the Giants lost because they didn't have enough talent. Exactly. The Giants were a team that were all right, but they really didn't have any high-end talent to bail them out. So whenever it really started hitting the fan, they had no one to turn to say, you're going to save us in this situation. So really, when you have no one to turn to, all it takes is one bad game from your players and you're screwed. And that's what the Giants had. I mean, they just had a bad game from their players. Daniel Jones was tripping over the bacteria on the field. I can't count the number of times I saw that man trip. I mean, he's running. There's no one around him, and he goes, boom. He toppled like a top. He completely toppled like a top.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
So
his last name might as well be Waddle.
So yeah, that is the big concern with them, is that Daniel Jones was really in a position where he just kept tripping. And he really hasn't been making great decisions himself either. So if we do take a look, we do have a poll right over there. I keep forgetting which side it is, but it's right over there. Go ahead and tell us who you got winning tonight. We have 3 votes in there. It looks like it's a 2-1 split in favor of the 49ers. And I really hope not. But I also hope the Cowboys don't win. Can we just send the Eagles to the Super Bowl, please? Like,
No.
is that just an option?
No.
Just send Philly straight to the Super Bowl, because I don't want either of these teams to win.
No. You really...
Well, James saying they played like they didn't have a heartbeat. Exactly. I mean, you had Daniel Jones just tripping over the microbes on the field. You didn't really have a strong wide receiver to bail you out. The defense just sucked.
I think Daniel Jones needs a third leg.
Wouldn't surprise me if he did. So that is the big concern with the Giants, that they need to draft young talent, and they kind of killed that by not doing anything well. So I would assume they're going to be really active in free agency and trying to bring players in, because they know they have something decent, they just don't have the talent.
Mm-hmm.
Bring in a couple of high-end players at a couple of positions, and you'll be fine.
Here we go. Start of the game.
Yep, here we go. Time to watch the
Nice sunny day.
Cowboys and Niners somehow manage to tie in the playoffs and send the Eagles straight to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
All I know is I don't want either of these teams winning tonight.
You have no reason to hate the Cowboys, dude. You're a Rams fan. In fact, you should be pulling for the Cowboys because do you want to see the 49ers win another Super Bowl?
No, like I said, I want to see a nuclear bomb get dropped on Levi Stadium, annihilate both teams, and the Eagles go right to the Super Bowl.
All right, you're pushing it now. Well, you're gonna commentate this game, and you're gonna be happy with the result. So
I won't be. I might not be happy with the result, but I will commentate it.
You're forced to commentate.
Well, I don't mind commentating. I mean, I've commentated on games where I hate both teams, like tonight. But yeah, I can do it.
All right, here we go. Niners start with the ball. Let's see if Money Maher actually turns into Money Maher.
All right. Time for Brett Maher to miss a singular field goal from like 1 yard out. Somehow. So here we go, ready to see. Apparently the Niners are getting the ball to start, so let's go ahead and give the arrow over to them. And here we go. Oh, I forgot to get all of these. Boom. Move these. There we go.
Alright, here we go, boys.
Somebody bet that, or somebody placed a bet that would pay a huge payout. It was a touchback! No! Some dude bet $50 that every opening kickoff would be a touchback, and they were, except for the Bills game. Oh my god, no! That man just got screwed.
Oh.
Because I was scrolling TikTok in between the games and I saw that. I'm like, no.
Alright, here
But
we go.
the Niners have the ball at their own 25-yard line, and Brock Purdy, time to have your worst game of your career, my dude. Let's go.
Alright, come on, Parsons.
James Pickett saying, I hope the Cowbums lose. You know, I don't want any team to win because who can root for the Cowboys? But then again, I hate the Niners more than anything because,
oh, yeah,
Rams.
McCaffrey, nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere to go. He is going to get brought down for no game.
Micah
Parsons and Christian Watkins, I think is the other guy's name, both on the tackle. So, looking here at the NFL ranks, you have a couple of rookies here, or a rookie and a Pro Bowler on there. And a couple of Pro Bowlers also in Juszczyk and Kittle for the Niners. A high-powered machine. I could be a successful quarterback in that team. Anyone could be a quarterback in that team.
Sack him! Sack him!
And Brock Purdy will get sacked for a loss of 9 as
Ogunzua. Olga Ogunzua.
Okay. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga. I can't stop this feeling. That's what I'll call that, man. I can't stop this feeling.
19.
So here we go, third and 19. The Niners trying to get this 19-yard pickup to keep the drive alive. And they will make a 10-yard pass to Deebo Samuel, but Leighton Vander Esch is on the tackle. So is Curse, and it was a 5 yards after the catch gain. So nice little play there, but a nice stop for the Cowboys to produce a fourth down.
Stupid. I say Prescott starts off a little bit hesitant. Like I think he goes 3 and out on this drive.
Yeah, they go 3 and out, and then they kick a field goal from like 10 yards out. They try to make a 10-yard field goal, and somehow Brett Maher misses that too.
Maher had according to sources, Maher had a good practice. So
yeah, you can have a great practice, but there's not the pressure of the playoffs when you're in practice.
Oh no! Why'd you run into the kicker? What the?
Oh no! No, there was no running into the kicker penalty.
Oh, he hit the kicker.
Yeah, no, there's no
All
flag.
right, Prescott. All right, I'm gonna say Prescott goes 3 and out as he always does.
Well, we'll find out here. I mean, looking at it, he. That's why they didn't call it. He really tried to stop himself. He didn't. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he was full on going full throttle the whole way into the kicker.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Okay,
Prescott
time for the Cowboys to suck and the Niners to suck.
All right, here we go.
And Prescott trying to get his first start here of the drive. Cowboys are not as good as when Tony Romo played.
Ooh, there's a flag. There's a flag.
Yep. Trying to see what it is here, watching ESPN because they seem to be ahead of everything. And it was a offensive holding penalty on Ty Smith.
Come on. Tyler Smith, come on. You've been great all year.
Yeah, so a nice little 10-yard penalty there. We'll back him up to be a first and 20.
On Bosa, too.
Yeah, you can't hold Nick Bosa.
Tyler Smith, you've been great all year. All right.
Yeah, but if he wouldn't have held, you would have been like, oh, Tyler Smith, you've been good all year. Why'd you let up a sack? If he didn't hold, Prescott would have been sacked.
All right, Pollard, go.
There you go. Nice little 6-yard run by Pollard to the 22. Gibson on the stop, but the Cowboys making it a 2nd and 14. So it's just 2nd and long, not 2nd and a mile.
T.Y. Hilton's in the game. I like it.
And Prescott gonna hit T.Y. Hilton, speak of the devil, for a nice little first down. 14 yards right at the 36.
Hilton was a steal, baby.
I mean, Hilton's still a good receiver. I don't know why. He probably wasn't too thrilled with what was going on in Indy, because he came from Indy, right?
Yeah, he came from Indy. Hilton was a steal, dude. He's a steal.
Yeah.
For how good he's been for us.
And Tony Pollard, next play is gonna. Oh, let's see. Any news on the Chiefs quarterback? It's from what last I heard. Mahomes intends to play. It's a high ankle sprain, but he intends to play next week.
Not so much for a 3-and-out.
And there is a 2-yard loss for Tony Pollard. Fred Warner on the stop, blowing it up behind the line. But yeah, it looks like Mahomes is going to intend to play. The question is, will the doctors stop him from playing? Yeah. The doctors can say, no, it's not worth your health to play this game. But like, especially since it's the Bengals, you might have a chance to catch him at a bad game. And a nice little pass there, following that up with a CeeDee Lamb 5-yard pass to the 40. Setting it up with a 3rd down and 7. Can the Cowboys convert? Let's see if they can. That was a nice looking play there. Prescott was in a wide set. A good protection around.
Good protection against his defense, too. I'm impressed.
Yep. So let's see what the Cowboys can do here on 3rd down and 7.
I say a pass to Dalton Schultz at the 50.
Yo, you're psychic, my dude. Prescott throws an incomplete pass intended for Dalton Schultz.
Damn it. I lost a bet.
But it was still Dalton Schultz. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. What?
You're ahead of me.
Well, because I'm watching it through ESPN. ESPN's always ahead of everything.
That wasn't even a good throw.
But yeah, ESPN's ahead of any broadcast. But even if Maher plays, how effective will he be or even if Mahomes plays? Wait, did it autocorrect Mahomes to Mahoney? Yo, if Mahoney plays, man. That's the question, is how effective will he be? I'm not sure. But yo, PDF, you able to cover? I need to run and use the bathroom.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, I did flip the arrow, so it is on the Niners, so it should be all caught up.
Alright, let's do it. Come on, Anger, I need a good punt. No bobbling. Alright, Anger with the punt. That's good. Oh, what a punt. What a punt. Go. Stop. Come on. Get him. There you go. Down at the 18. Alright, defense. Let's make a play. Let's make another stop here. So far, 0-0. So far, I like what I'm seeing. It's just a matter of time before we have some points on the board. Ugh. See what people on Twitter. Let's see what Cowboys Twitter is saying. Nothing much on Twitter. Skip says he believes in Dak Prescott. Brock Purdy has not faced a defense like this before. That's true. I mean, we'll see. I think my defense will play lights out. Drive stalls after the negative run and 1st down. Too many negative plays on that first drive against this pass rush. Yes. So far, this offensive line is holding up pretty good. I mean, it's not the best, but I believe in Brett Maher. Okay. Rivalry renewed, baby. San Francisco with the ball. All right. 49ers. 1st and 10 at the 18. And then here's McCaffrey. Nowhere to go again. All right. Nothing stupid, guys. Nothing stupid. Come on. All right. 2nd and 6, I think. Or 2nd and 7. I'm not sure. I need a Micah Parsons sack. Come on, Parsons. Oh, here's Deebo Samuel. Oh, nowhere. Stop him. Stop him. Did not get the first down. There you go. Did he get the... I think he got the first down. I think... Or it's 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. There you go. 3rd and inches. That's the first down for McCaffrey. Oh boy.
All right, I am back
Lawrence.
and
Lawrence.
ready to go. Let me go
Lawrence
ahead
is
and grab my
down.
charger real
That's
quick
not good.
because my phone do be almost dead, and we are here and ready to go. Ooh, an injured Cowboy.
Wow. That's Lawrence.
What it says? I thought it was DeMarcus Lawrence.
It is DeMarcus Lawrence. That's not going to be good.
And the Cowboys, oh boy, Brock Purdy deep pass to George Kittle to the Dallas 39.
Ah, come on,
31-yard gain. Big play there for the Cowboys. Kittle, no one on him. I mean, that was just awful. Awful coverage.
Come on, guys.
Oh, boy. Yeah, and then Christian McCaffrey, nice little 1-yard run following that up the middle.
We're
But
containing
Uga Chaka,
McCaffrey.
Uga can't stop this feeling. Gotta stop.
Well, they're containing McCaffrey, which is good. They just need to do more on the pass coverage.
Yep. But yeah, the Niners this season, I mean, first 13 weeks are a bit rough. Purdy started week 14. They have really been doing well with Purdy, but is it really Purdy, or is it the fact that this team is well oiled and they had easier opponents at the end of the season?
Yeah.
So, not sure how much of that is
Get him,
Purdy.
Parsons. Come on. Get him.
And
Get him,
incomplete
Parsons.
pass to Brandon Ayuk. Deep in the left side of the field.
All right. Stop him here, guys. Come on. Play lights out, defense.
Oh, man, that was almost intercepted.
I know. Bland nearly had it.
Yeah, Bland almost on the interception. I mean, that was close.
That would have been a good interception. I mean, without Ayuk's hand in there, that would have been an interception.
Yeah. Brandon Ayuk had to play defense on that one. And an incomplete pass to Christian McCaffrey brings up 4th and 9 for the Niners. And they are likely going to have to kick a field goal to start this scoring going.
So how far would be the field goal? Like 50
From the 38, it will be a 56-yarder. Because it's 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage is where they kick from. So they're kicking from the 46. Which
Marcus Lawrence is back. That's good.
Yeah, so you're looking at kicking from the 46.
All right. Miss it wide left. Oh, they're punting.
They're punting?
Yes, they're punting.
They did, and it was a touchback. I thought they were going to kick the field goal, get points. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot, what way does the stadium lie? I'm going to do a little bit of research, because you said it was like, what, 14 miles out of the south?
Yeah, 14 miles an hour out of the south is the wind.
So if I take a look on Google Maps and see just how the stadium lies, it might be they were kicking into the south end.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't trust kicking a 56-yarder into the wind like that.
Yeah, so...
Let me actually pull up Levi Stadium, because I want to see. As the Cowboys will be taking over. BDF, you got anything else news-wise going on?
Let's see here. Nothing really.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
Well, I am taking a look right now, just because I am curious how that stadium is set up, because that would make sense. So yeah, maybe they were, because it is kind of a north-south. So if this is north and south, the stadium is kind of aligned like this way, kind of at a slant, but it's mostly north-south. And if I see which way they were kicking, facing the Niners logo left. So, well, you can't really see where it was, but ultimately, probably the right call. So, the Cowboys will be starting at their own 20 on this drive, and we will get to see how they fare and where they go. I mean, right now, my big concern with this game is, can the Cowboys manage to pull this off? Or will the Niners just continue their dominant streak till they happen to win the Super Bowl?
They bound to lose to a playoff team at some point.
I mean, this is what? If they win today, that's a 12-game winning streak that they would have had.
I know.
Which is just unreal to think about.
Well, it's going to be... either way, it's a test for both teams. Because both of these teams, when they play well, they play well.
Yeah. When they play poor, they play like 6 points on the Commanders.
Well, that's the Cowboys. I mean, 49ers have had some poor games, too. I mean, this season. But that was, like, earlier in the season.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost to the Bears in Week 1. They lost to the Broncos. I mean, but that was when Lance and Garoppolo were quarterbacks. I mean, Brock Purdy has never lost a game.
Ah! My phone fell. Yeah, but that's not because Brock Purdy's a great quarterback. It's because Brock Purdy is in a system that will not let him fail.
Mm-hmm.
I could be a quarterback in that system and still lead this team to wins.
All right.
Maybe not as much as someone who is ready. A nice little 1-yard run for Zeke coming here. But yeah, like, I could be a successful quarterback in that system. I might not be as successful as Brock Purdy, but that's because Brock Purdy actually trains for football. I don't. So I could probably be a better, solid quarterback in that system because of how it's set up. So,
all right, 2nd and 9.
Nice little run to Tony Pollard, but no gain as Fred Warner is there to blow it up. And CeeDee Lamb, Pro Bowler for the Cowboys at wide receiver.
Oh, gosh.
Let's see here. You're looking at a 3rd down and 9 at the Dallas 21. The Cowboys are going to need to get this here. Yeah, Fred Warner got right behind and blew that play up completely. So, here we go, ready to see if the Cowboys can get downfield and get the first points of this game. And Nick Bosa, defensive Pro Bowler for the Niners. Fred Warner, another one, as a linebacker.
He intercepted it! Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Prescott looking to throw and throws it. Intercepted to the 25, down to about the 20-ish. Oh my God,
Prescott, come on, man.
Wow. Yep, brought back to the 21. And just like that, the Niners have the football back.
Prescott, you really going to have one of these games again? Come on.
Wow. I can't believe... I mean, the Niners' defense really is going to be the thing that carries them if they make the Super Bowl. You know? Like, recently especially, the defense has been playing really well. And it looks like the
Yeah.
Niners' defense is truly here.
Well, we have a good defense too, so hopefully we can at least hold them to a field goal.
Yeah, but your defense isn't Niner-level defense. I mean, the Niners are like one of the top defenses in the last couple weeks in the NFL.
All day. Get him. There you go. There
Purdy
is
does get a loss of
Lawrence
6, a sack by DeMarcus Lawrence. Back in the game after an injury that could have kept him out. So there we go. A nice little loss there. And let's see what we got here. So let me actually go ahead and get this all set up. Just so I have things a little bit more optimized. And here we go.
Oh god, I don't like this. I don't like this setup here.
And no gain for the Niners on their next play here. A pass to McCaffrey caught for no gain.
Watkins. This is gonna be a defensive slugfest, I think. It's gonna be another defensive slugfest. Oh my gosh.
Well, let's see what they've got rolling here. So I need to move this over here. There we go. That's a lot better of a setup. So let's see what the Niners got here. 3rd and 15. Brock Purdy does hit Brandon Ayuk for a 17-yard gain. 1st and goal at the 10.
Damn it. Come on.
Yep, Brock Purdy. It was right there. No one was even on that.
Come on, Bland.
I mean, he was covering the back, but he should have been covering the front because of that. Like, Bland just got burnt completely on the cut.
McCarthy is 0-3 against the 49ers in his career of coaching. 0-3.
Yep.
It's like San Francisco has no kryptonite.
Yeah, Brock Purdy.
Oh, he lost the ball.
Did
he lose the
a 2-yard gain, but he didn't lose it before going down. Because they blew it dead was what happened. They blew it dead before he lost it. So.
Not another Cowboy down. Come on.
Yep, Watkins has been injured.
Oh my gosh, injury bowl.
Well, it's not injury bowl. It's like a Cowboy Slaughterfest. Cowboy Death Row, we'll call it. Man. So now the Niners are going to be looking at 2nd and goal from the 8. And we'll get to see what they can do. Hopefully it's something good for the Cowboys because I hate the Niners. Because at least I know I can rest in solace in the fact. At least I can rest in solace in the fact that if the Cowboys win this week, they're going to get their butts blown out next week. So I can rest in solace in that fact. So, Watkins does manage to get up and walk off, mostly under his own power. And it looks like a lower left leg injury. Maybe an ankle sprain or something.
Probably.
Well, Brock Purdy runs up the middle for no gain. Looking at a 3rd and goal now from the 8. So the Cowboys trying to hold strong on the defensive side of the ball here. Forcing a 3rd and goal. So, I mean, but at this point, Kyle Shanahan, I think he's been known to go for it, especially with this high-powered offense. He could go for it here.
Oh, it's 4th and goal?
3rd and goal.
No.
But Brock Purdy goes up the middle for no gain, 3rd and goal. And if they don't make it here, I think Kyle Shanahan could consider going for it.
Jeez.
So they do throw an incomplete pass, broken up by Micah Parsons, which will set up a 4th and goal. But I still think the Niners go for it here.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's from the 8. I don't know if they do. They probably kick the field goal.
No, I wouldn't go for it.
But Shanahan could. I could see him doing something like that. But just taking a look here.
Just hold him to a field goal.
And are they going to go? They do go for 3 and get it. After Purdy had 3 Cowboys and a 4th bearing down on him. Let's go ahead and update that score real quick to make it 3-0.
Alright, Prescott, get your act together.
There we go. That should be up to date. 3-0 here. Robbie Gould able to kick it. And yeah, I think that was the north end. Or the south end they're kicking into, I think.
Yeah.
So, up to the score update. There we go. There we go. Now it updated. And all that off of the interception by the Niners.
We gotta crack this defense somehow.
Yep. Well, let's see here if the Cowboys can make a good comeback here and get on the board. Hopefully they can, because the Niners don't deserve to go anywhere. They suck. They really do. I don't want to see them go anywhere. So we'll have to see here what happens, but overall I think that the Cowboys are in a decent position. The defense has been able to hold. The offense, the thing is, the defense, they're holding in terms of not giving up massive, or like in terms of like in the short game. They're giving up big gains, but the short game, and like not letting them go 2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 4 yards, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But whenever they want to go deep, they are going deep.
Yeah.
So, we'll have to see what happens here, but overall, looking at this, thinking that the Cowboys, with the ball now, are going to have a decent shot. I actually forgot to flip that arrow. What am I doing? There we go.
Here's Prescott commercial again with the sleep number commercial. Maybe he didn't get enough sleep last night and he threw that interception.
Okay, don't need to worry about that text. Well, yeah. There it is. Prescott doing his thing. And everything. Not really sure what the situation is there, but ultimately, liking the look we're seeing here. Hopefully the Cowboys are able to start getting stuff going, more so than just throw interceptions. So, we should be back here shortly. And looking at the AFC and NFC Championship game, we will not be able to stream coverage of the NFC Championship game next week, unfortunately. We will try to cover half of the AFC Championship, if possible, on the second half. But we'll have to see what happens. So.
Alright, at least we held him to a field goal.
Yep. I did it at Fox Bet Super 6 win Terry's getaway vacation, so hopefully I could win. That would be amazing.
Vacation?
Yeah.
Alright, Turpin, go.
Yep, nice. Up to the Dallas 26 will be starting field position for the Cowboys. So there we go. Let's see how the Cowboys can respond after the interception by Dak Prescott.
Imagine he throws another interception.
Wouldn't surprise me. So here we go. The big shuffling postseason history. 9th postseason meeting. Tied most in NFL history. 3 straight championship meetings from 92 to 94. And the Niners won the last 2 meetings. Meanwhile, Prescott throwing to Noah Brown, pushed out of bounds at the 29 for a gain of 3. Omenihu is walking to this bench, or to the locker room for the Niners. That is a potentially rough loss for them there. But here we go. They're going to pass out to CeeDee Lamb. Or not CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown. Why did I say CeeDee Lamb? Well, because the next pass is going to CeeDee Lamb. Prescott throws CeeDee Lamb to the 36. Gain of 7, and the Cowboys starting to get some stuff going.
46?
36.
I was about to say.
36 for a first down. So, the Cowboys moving the ball pretty effectively right now and doing what they got to do. So, I mean, that was a really nice look there. They did award the first down. And let's see what the Cowboys opt to do here. So, minute 26 rolling left in the first quarter, and a penalty on Tyler Smith. False start.
Oh my God.
Back them up 5. Let it be a 1st and 15 at the Dallas 31. So the Cowboys really starting to shoot themselves in the foot here a little bit. You have the interception, you have the penalty, but it's still something they can overcome. It's still early enough in the game that they can make a good comeback here. So, yep, that was the false start penalty.
The good old Cowboys of old.
Well, I mean, this is the battle of the past. Well, 1st and 15, Tony Pollard gets a run for 10 yards to the Dallas 41.
Two penalties on Tyler Smith in the first quarter. Can't have it, dude.
But Tony Pollard gets a nice 10-yard run until Aziz Al-Shair and... Oh, what's his name? Hufanga? I can't remember his first name, but he's the one working under Troy Polamalu. Speaking of Troy Polamalu, I can't get over the fact of how Pat McAfee says Polamalu's last name. Polamalu.
Polamalu.
He literally says, yeah, Polalamu. Or Polalamu. And what happened there? The end of the first happened. So this will take us into the second quarter. Is it just me, or does it feel like these divisional rounds are moving quicker than other games? Or is it just me? So we'll have to see what happens here. But we do have a poll running over there. 5 votes already in it, or 7 votes already in it. 71% for the Niners, 29% for the Cowboys. So go ahead and make your opinion heard. It's called democracy for a reason. And here we go. Let's see what the Cowboys got going in second quarter. It's a 3rd and 2 looking at the 44-yard line. And the Cowboys should be able to convert this, I would expect. So we'll see what happens. But overall, the Niners are playing strong football. The defense playing well. The offense is all right. Not the greatest, though. The offense has been stalling out, so we'll have to see what happens with them if they are able to prevent stalling out. And we will go from there. But hopefully things look a little better for this team going forward. Whew. But we'll have to see what happens. Man, a little tired now, huh?
Well, yeah, you've been streaming, dude.
Yeah, plus I didn't get the greatest sleep last night. I'm going to sleep well tonight before my classes in the morning. Oh, yeah, I work tomorrow. And Tuesday. And Wednesday. And Thursday. And then Saturday and Monday. Yeah, I'm working like 6 of the next 8 days.
Jeez.
So, we'll just have to see what happens there. But right now, the Cowboys moving the ball decently effectively after a first drive that had a first down, then just completely blew up. And then the Niners decided to get an interception and get a field goal, but otherwise, it would have been a 0-0 game if Prescott didn't throw the interception. Because he threw the interception, it was basically already in field goal range. So, you know.
Yep.
But we'll see what they have to do. I mean, I think the Cowboys still are in a good spot in this game. They're still looking good. It's only a 3-point game. It's not like you're down 21-0. So, we'll see what they do here. But we are getting ready to start the second quarter here. And a huge bomb to Noah Brown for 17 yards. 1st and 10 at the Niner 39.
Noah Brown, huh?
Noah Brown. Prescott, short pass to Noah Brown, 10 yards after the catch.
Noah Brown, that's a first.
That's his second catch today.
Noah Brown is just... I don't like Noah Brown. I mean, he's made too many careless errors this season. And now he decides to show up.
Hey, but rather now than never, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but...
Well, Tony Pollard following that up with a little 5-yard run, stopped by Dre Greenlaw at the Niner 33.
How did he get through that wall?
What?
He got through that wall.
I'm going to pull off this sticky stuff. It's been bothering me for a while.
Cowboys fans on Twitter are saying that those are the only points that 49ers scored this whole game. Yeah, right.
Oh no. That ain't going to happen. The Niners are probably going to put up 20. 25. And a nice little run by Zeke up to the 29 for a gain of 4. Looking now at a 3rd and 1.
If we have to kick a field goal, what do we do? Oh, gosh.
You don't? You just say, well, San Fran, the ball's yours now because we didn't get a touchdown. And that's the thing is that those missed PATs could really hurt in this game.
I know. I'm scared. I'm like legit.
Like last week, you guys had.
Come on, Elliot, go! There you go.
They do get the 1-yard run for the first down, setting up a 1st and 10 at the 28. And the Cowboys starting to put together a decent drive going downfield, trying to get something rolling. And man, Zeke had nowhere to go, but he was able to extend and get the first down.
Nice reach, Zeke. Good job. For once,
and Prescott throws to Zeke for a loss of 2 yards. Stopped by Jimmy Ward. Not quite what you wanted to see there, but...
Alright, it's okay.
Looking now at a 2nd and 12 coming up here for the Cowboys.
That play blew up in his face.
Yeah, I mean, those are the plays where it's like you should have dropped it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, no one was blocking 29. Nobody had 29.
Yep. But Prescott does follow it up with a nice little 5-yard pass to CD Lamb for the 25-yard line. Well, this drive, the Cowboys, I mean, they should score. Brett Maher with a 14-mile-an-hour wind to his back shouldn't miss.
I know, he shouldn't.
But, you know.
Oh, wait, they did flip sides, though.
Oh, yeah, they did, so they're going to be kicking into the wind. So, we'll have to see.
Alright, come on, Cowboys. Come on.
But, yeah. And a nice little pass to Compact Disc Lamb to the San Fran 19. Gain of 6 for a 4th and 1.
No, he got it.
It's saying on here 4th and 1. I haven't had a chance to actually see the play.
He got it.
I'm going to take a look myself here because I see the play coming up now. But ESPN's saying it's short. No, that is short. That is short. That's half a yard short. But they did go for it. Compact Disc Lamb did get the run for 4 yards. So that's going to be a nice little first down. Maher was ready to go on the field, but the coach is like, nope, no you don't. No you don't, buddy boy. Get back there, please.
Get out of here, Maher.
Get back there, please. It's only half a yard. But yeah, Compact Disc Lamb is getting a lot done.
Compact Disc Lamb. That's the new saying now. Compact Disc.
Well, he is a CD.
Yep.
And just like that, Prescott runs for it for 11 yards down to the San Fran 4, setting up a 1st and goal.
Wow.
Now, if you're the Cowboys, do you go for it here if you reach 4th down and you're within the 5?
I'm going for it. I mean, McCarthy's going to go for it. He's the type of coach that's going to go.
But if you were the coach, would you go for it?
I would.
Why would you go for it here, but like whenever it's like 1 yard, you wouldn't go for it with other teams?
No. It depends on where they're at. It depends on the position.
Yeah, but I said if they're within the 5, would you go for it?
I think so.
So then whenever the Cowboys are within the 5, you go for it. But the Bengals are 2 yards, and you're like, oh, no, don't go for it. I'd kick the field goal.
Well, it depends on the time, dude.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Dalton Schultz, touchdown. Cowboys. Woo! All right. Dalton Schultz with the touchdown. Now let's see if we can make the extra point. I don't trust... Oh, boy. Come on, Maher. Please. Maher. I will pay you.
Do you trust your kicker? Well, we'll have to find out here. They're putting Maher on the field.
Oh, gosh. Maher.
It's blocked!
Are you kidding me? What? Are you serious? No! He blocked it!
No! Oh my god.
No!
There's no way that just happened. Samson Ebukam on the block. The Cowboys cannot catch a break.
No freaking way! That was a bad kick too.
Hey, we don't know that. They could have went through. So blame your offensive line now. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe that. But man, a blocked PAT. That's just how you know the Cowboys kickers are cursed. Like, the fact that they had 4 missed PATs last week, and their first PAT today is blocked. PATs are cursed with this team. You still there, PDF?
Yes.
Regretfully?
I'd rather have freaking Jesus Ferreira from FC Dallas be our kicker. Jesus Ferreira. He kicks better than Maher.
Hey, you able to cover real quick? I want to see if my computer's still a liar. Is my computer still a liar? It says it is snowing. It is not snowing. But you know what? It is dark enough out there we can open thy windows. Because it do be dark enough out there. But man, I just can't believe that for the Cowboys. The fact that you can't make those kicks. I would start going for 2 if they score again. Well, that one you can't really say it was on the kicker. So, I mean, you can't really do that. That would just play mind games with the kicker saying, oh, well, I'm getting penalized for even having it blocked by the offensive line. You know?
Oh, yeah.
But if we look at the kick here, how bad was the kick?
It was bad.
Oh, he shanked it left. He shanked it left. But it might have trickled its way back in. We don't know. It's unlikely, but it could have. And there we go. The kick is up. It is away. The Niners will have it at the 25 after a touchback. So the Niners are going to try to get downfield and either tie it up or take the lead. Man, that was a nice play for Dalton Schultz to do that. He provided the chip block and then get out there and get the pass. So we get to see what they do. And we do have 8 votes over on the poll. It looks like it is 5 votes in favor of the Niners, 3 in favor of the Cowboys. And the Brock Purdy going to scramble for 2 yards to the San Fran 27. Pushed out of bounds. So let's take a look there and see what we've got. But yeah, Purdy tried to get something out of nothing, and nothing came out of nothing. So, let me see.
Gotta hold him here.
Yep. But we get a chance to see what we've got.
I think they're kicking Maher out of the game. They're bringing out their another kicker.
I thought you said they weren't active. The other kicker wasn't active.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought Maher was going in the locker room. Looks like it.
I don't know. But Deebo Samuel, 1 yard gain up to the 28.
All right, 3rd down and long.
Yep,
Kind of.
3rd and 8. Oh, 3rd and 7. Actually, they credit it 3rd and 7 from the 28. And let me see here. Okay, let me go ahead and check Twitter, see if we have any word. Because Rappaport would have stuff on Brett Maher, if Maher is coming out of the game. So let me go ahead and check that real quick. As we look to see, Brock Purdy does get a pass to McCaffrey for 7 yards to the San Fran 35. Mukamu and Land on the stop.
Oh gosh.
So first down and 10.
Defense.
Wow. Brett Maher is 1 for 6 on PATs in the playoffs. And that is only the 8th block PAT this season, including playoffs. True North Packer fans saying, did not watch the other 3 games this weekend. Did I miss anything good or just bad games? Well, the Jags game really came down to the wire. The other 2 games weren't really that good. The Bengals' offensive and defensive lines completely shut down the Bills. So the Bills couldn't do anything. And we all know what happened on Saturday night where the Eagles just blew out the Giants. But the Jags game, they were down by 10, ended up getting a field goal, and all they needed was an onside kick. Didn't quite get the onside, so they lost by 7. But Patrick Mahomes went down with a high ankle sprain, played it out, but his questionability for next week is in doubt. So that's the big headlines looking at this weekend. Now we have Brock Purdy throwing to Deebo Samuel for 6 yards. 3rd and 2 at the San Fran 43 coming up. But yeah, only 8 blocked PATs this weekend. So,
Gotta stop him here, defense. Come on.
3rd and 2. Do they end up getting the stop here? Let's see. It's taking a while for them to get something out, so we have to wait and see. Did they get the stop? I mean, one would think it already happened, so probably something big happens, I would imagine.
Oh, gosh.
So let's see. Still waiting for ESPN to give the play update.
Dang it!
Yep, a big pass to Jawan Jennings.
Oh, there's a flag.
The San Fran 48, and then an unnecessary roughness penalty on top of that.
Come on!
To bring it down
Stop
to the
taking
Dallas
dumb penalties.
37.
Why are you taking dumb penalties? Stop with these... Oh my god. We're back to what we're used to be.
Yep, Bland decided to just say, you know what, you're already out of bounds. Boom!
Oh my god, this team is shooting themselves in the foot. Come on, wake up!
Oh, yo, Maher's already trending on Twitter. True North Packer fan saying thanks for the summary. Trevor Lawrence looks like he's wearing a wig. Yeah, I mean, Trevor Lawrence has, like, amazing hair, though. Not gonna lie. Like, he has amazing hair.
Come on.
He's almost like
There's
the new
another
age Palomalu.
flag.
It's on the. Oh, don't worry. It's on the Niners. Offensive holding.
All right, back him up.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Patrick Mahomes because Mahomes is now in doubt. I mean, he said he's going to play, but you normally don't play through a high ankle sprain like that. So, that's the big concern there. Barstool Sports saying this is truly a remarkably bad run from Brett Maher. It's so bad it's almost impressive. I mean, I'd say it's impressively bad already. Yeah, trying to see. Now John's bringing back the phone charging. But this game's going to be more interesting than phone charging. How you doing today, John? So here we are, 1st and 20. Purdy throws to Kittle, but it only picks up a yard as Anthony Barr was right there on the stop. So setting up a 2nd and 19 at the Dallas 46. But man, I just can't believe that Brett Maher is... Wow. Well, that was a timeout taken by San Fran. No, Brett Maher didn't make 2 field goals. His PAT was blocked. His PAT was blocked. Oh, boy. Brett Maher, man. That...
I'm releasing him after this year.
We need to draft.
Honestly, we need a first round. I think we need to draft a kicker. Like, draft a kicker in the first round.
Why would you waste a first round pick on a kicker?
Because we've had kicker problems. Well, that's what Skip Bayless said on Undisputed. He's like, I would draft a kicker in the first round.
Yeah, true North Packers fan saying, as a Packers fan, I know the pain of special teams in the playoffs.
So, this is no comparison. At least your kicker can make field goals. True North Packers fan. This is
historically bad.
It's unraveling right now for Maher. This is unraveling.
That's a great tweet. The goalpost Brett Maher has been practicing with since the playoffs started. A goalpost lined up like this. Oh, boy. Well, the Niners trying to put a drive together downfield and try
Sell
to
the
get
team
something. What?
Is trending. Sell the team is trending right now on Twitter. Okay. Maher, first on trending.
Yep. Because Brett Maher knows not how to kick a field goal. Man, I just can't believe that. Like, Brett Maher is on a historically bad tear right now. But, alas, the game must go on. And the Cowboys got to find a way around it. So, I mean, I think you give him another shot for a PAT.
And then freaking call Jesus Ferreira for the next field goal or extra point.
Or just go for 2 all the time.
I
mean, you still have to kick one more, though. You have to give your kicker the nod of saying, hey, we got your back. Let's get it. You know?
Yeah.
Or part of it is you might want to keep kicking kicking the PATs with your field goal because you don't want the game to come down to a 30-yard field goal, okay, that you need to make in order to win it. You're down 2 with 2 seconds left, and you need to kick a 30-yard field goal. You know?
Yeah.
You need to have the vote of confidence for your kicker.
All right, stop him.
And 3rd and 2 set up as Brock Purdy hits a pass to Deebo Samuel for 17 yards to the Dallas 29.
Oh my God.
Anthony Barr and Curse both on the stop. But, man. I mean, that was a wonderful pass. Nobody was on the middle. They did play more of a prevent defense, though. And Brock Purdy throws an incomplete pass to Deebo Samuel. So I think the Niners are about ready to tie this thing up.
Well, he spoiled it for me.
So let's see how they go.
Imagine Robbie Gold now misses a field goal.
No, Robbie Gold's not going to miss a field goal. That's not how Robbie Gold does it. Like, just because the Cowboys miss field goals doesn't mean everybody else has to miss them. The Cowboys just don't know how to kick field goals.
I know. I'm just saying, if kicking is a big problem with our system, why don't we just draft a kicker in the first round? If it's that bad.
But that's because you would miss out. So the Cowboys have other areas they could also bolster as well, you know? I'd much rather use my first round pick on something like, I don't know, maybe an offensive lineman, maybe a new corner, new wide receiver, you know?
Yeah.
As opposed to wasting it and drafting a kicker. Because you can get a kicker in the 7th round, you know? A pretty solid kicker out of college in the 7th round. You can pick one up. You know? It's pretty standard practice that you don't draft a kicker. Or if you do, you draft them late. You don't draft a field goal or a kicker in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, even the 4th round. I wouldn't draft one. The earliest I touch a quarterback or a kicker is the 5th round. But the Niners do tie it up at 6 points apiece, and the Cowboys will be getting the ball back here. John Jansen saying, who would rather have this matchup, Rams versus Eagles? Or would you rather have this matchup, Rams versus Eagles? Or this? No, I really butchered that. Would you rather have this matchup or Rams versus Eagles? You know, I'd say Rams versus Eagles because the Eagles have had some what the heck games.
What the heck?
You know?
Kind of like a what the heck game.
Like, the Eagles are a solid team when they want to be, and then they lose to the Commanders. Although the Commanders are the kryptonite of Pennsylvania from having a perfect team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, what was it, the 2020 Steelers?
11-0.
11-0. And it always happens when they're 11-0, too. Because the Eagles were 11-0, right?
They were 8. They lost. They were 8-0.
Oh, no, they were 8-0. But still, 8-0 or 11-0, and the...
And they also lost to the Saints. They lost to the Cowboys in Dallas.
Who?
The Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
They put up 40 points on the so-called good Eagles defense. 40 points.
Yeah, but it's also tough to beat someone twice in a season, you know?
True. Especially when they're away.
Yeah, it's tough to beat your division rival twice in a year. So.
Well, last year the Cowboys swept all their division rivals.
Yeah. But that's because that division was also hot garbage. The worst division we had ever seen in quite some time. Apart from themselves the year before.
There you go. Basically the NFC South a few years back.
Basically the NFC South this year. That was what it was last year.
And now 3 teams. And who would have thought NFC Beast would be a thing?
Yeah, you know what? The NFC East still sucks. You got what? I'll give you a team and a half. 3/4 of a team for the Cowboys and 3/4 of a team for the Eagles. That's what I'll give you.
All right, Prescott. Nothing stupid.
Wow, they really did Tony Romo dirty on that graphic. They
go Turpin,
really
go.
did.
Go Turpin.
Up to the 35. Wow, Turpin up to the 35. But did you notice that, PDF? They really did Tony Romo dirty on that. They showed Dak Prescott, but not Tony Romo.
Well, Romo is basically Prescott, so I don't...
But they didn't show Romo, but they did show Prescott.
Well, that's because Romo's an announcer now.
But they also showed Roger Staubach and Troy Aikman. They're not players right now.
True. All right, nothing stupid, Prescott. Come on.
Let's see what they have to
Throw
do.
it! Go, Elliott. Go. Turn
And
up
a
the
nice
jets.
pass up to the 44. Wait a minute.
There's a flag.
And a unnecessary
Unnecessary
roughness penalty for 15 yards.
Yeah.
So that brings them all the way down to the San Fran 41.
Both of these teams are taking dumb penalties.
Well, let me see what the penalty actually came in from. Oh, yep. Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw. Zeke was out of bounds. But the thing is, it wasn't really a stupid penalty on Dre Greenlaw. Because he was already going full force into Zeke before Zeke ran out of bounds. Maybe. Because he did kind of change his direction to hit Zeke, so. I see it.
Alright, 1st and 10.
But here we go. And a nice little run by Zeke up to the 38 by Fred Warner on the stop. Setting up a 2nd and 7. So the Cowboys, just doing their thing. And let's see what they opt to do. Looking at a 2nd and 7 from the San Fran 38. Trying to get something rolling. Oh, that was my phone. So yeah, that was a nice little run. But then an incomplete pass to Tony Pollard. Makes that be a 3rd down and 7. And at the San Fran 38, you're not kicking a 56-yard. Oh, maybe. It is into the wind, so maybe. The question is, do you do it with Brett Maher?
Gotta catch that, Pollard. Come on.
The question is, do you go for it with, or do you try to kick the field goal with Brett Maher? It's a 56-yarder. True North Packer fan saying Maher's warming up on the sideline. He's trying to warm up to get something, but the Cowboys going to take a timeout. But I'm not sure if Brett Maher even gets the nod for a field goal, a 56-yarder like this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he is kicking into the north end, so the wind would be at his back. So maybe they're thinking about it, but I don't know if they go for it with him or not. You know? The thing is, you're stuck at either go for it or punt, or try to kick the field goal. But if Brett Maher misses, the Niners take over at their own 46. They take over at midfield. So that's the real danger of kicking the field goal, because you don't know if Brett Maher is going to make it. So that would be my hesitancy on a field goal kick that long. But you almost have to tell your kicker that you have confidence in them. So you see the dilemma?
This is a big dilemma.
And especially it brings up 4th down and 4 as a pass to Tony Pollard to the 35.
Oh, gosh. What would you... I don't even know what I'd do.
So, I'm looking here at the San Fran 35, right?
Yeah.
4th and 4. Let me see how long this 4 is, but I would consider going for it. I would most certainly wind the clock down as much as possible. Wind it down to the 2-minute warning, you know?
Yeah, I think that's a wise choice.
Wind it down to the 2-minute warning so that you force your opponent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They're going to try and get him offside here.
Try to get him offside. Basically, Brett Maher's your last resort. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now you're looking at a 53-yarder. I don't know if I trust. They're going for it. I don't even know if they're going to try to pull it offside. They're actually going maybe. Are they?
I don't know.
It looks like they might be. No, they did wind it down to the 2-minute warning. So we'll have to see what happens here on the other side of the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys are going to have to take more time to figure this out and see what they got to do. But it looks like Prescott meeting it over with his coach. I mean, this is a real pickle because you want to go for it because you don't want to miss the field goal and be stuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same point, you don't want to try to go for it and miss. But I think your best... Actually, no, I got it. Your best bet is going for it. As long as you don't do anything stupid, your opponent will start... At worst case scenario, your opponent start in a worse field position.
Yeah.
Your opponents would start, worst case scenario, as long as you don't take a sack, your opponent starts at the 35. Whereas if you kick the field goal, your opponent starts at their own 43. If you miss it.
Yeah.
Now, it's assuming the field goal is missed. Now, if the field goal is made, then obviously you want to kick the field goal, but I don't know how much I trust Brett Maher right about now.
No. I don't trust him at all.
But you also want to make sure that you're not saying to your kicker, we don't believe in you, you know? So that's the true thing, is that for me, if it was this is for the game, then yeah, I'm going for it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But in this situation where you're kind of at the middle of the game, you know this is going to be a defensive struggle and every point is going to matter, you need to give your kicker that confidence that we believe in you. And that's where my dilemma comes in. So that's like my biggest dilemma here is I got to make sure that I can have my kicker have the confidence that I trust in them so that they are more likely to make the field goal.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also have to make sure that we're doing the right thing for us point-wise. Because point-wise, you're going to probably end up doing better if you go for it statistically than if you kick the field goal. Because kicking the field goal is probably going to net you, let's say it nets you about 1 point. Because averaging out, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's say a 33% chance of making the field goal, you're going to get 1 point.
They are so going for it.
Or are they going to try to wind down the play clock, try to draw them offside again? No, they do. Prescott scrambling for 9 yards to the San Fran 26.
Oh, thank God.
I thought they might have tried to draw him offside again, you know? Take a timeout and then go from there. But no, Maher sitting there on the sideline with his helmet on, ready to go, but he's not getting the nod. Which this could be a mistake that comes back to bite him in the butt.
Yep.
This decision to go for it might nip him in the butt, is all I'm saying. So Prescott getting a pass to Pollard up to the 18, setting up a second and 2 at the 18-yard line. And the Cowboys going to burn a timeout.
Oh no, Pollard's down.
Oh boy, is it injury timeout then related?
I knew he took an awkward fall.
Oh, that is a left knee for sure. That is a left knee for sure.
No, not Pollard. No.
Ooh, that could be. You could be looking at potentially an ACL there. ACL, MCL, maybe a PCL, something in there.
No, not Pollard. Not that. Not now.
I'm trying to pay attention for the signs. I watched Brian Suter, so it's either a knee or it's an ankle. It might be a dislocated ankle.
Not now.
Makes it a more makeable field goal if needed. That is true. Going for it there. But Pollard is likely not going to be back in this game. That could have very well ended his season. Pollard goes down. You can see he was going down. As he was going down, he gets hit in the leg, so the knee kind of buckles inward, and the ankle flexes outward. It just was not pretty. So, we'll have to see what happens there, but, man, I don't know. Like, that is really brutal. We could be looking at an ACL, MCL, maybe a PCL. I think PCL is up in there too. But more than likely, I would say my first things I would go to would be a high ankle sprain, ACL, or MCL. Those are my three main concerns if I'm looking at that injury of Pollard. Just given the way he fell and the way that the stuff moved. I mean, I didn't see the shift to the shin that you would see, but man, that is not the type of injury you wanted to see. So, unfortunately, the Cowboys, Tony Pollard is down, likely going to be out for the rest of this game given the severity of the injury or the apparent severity of the injury.
I'd be shocked if he comes back, honestly.
But yeah, like my main concern is high ankle sprain followed by MCL and then ACL.
Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas. I swear I can kick as good as the Dallas Cowboys kicker. Greg Abbott.
Wouldn't surprise me if he could. So we have here Susan Ritt. Oh, Sue Ritz. Hey, I know her. How are you? And Cowboys have our former Buckeyes, Zeke Elliott, to carry the ball and fill in for Pollard.
Who's our third string goalie? Or not? Oh my god!
What are you talking about, PDF?
Who is our third string running back? I want to know. Because if it's Davis, then I can see. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I know that you guys do have the strong running back by committee.
He intercepted it.
An interception? No.
Interception.
Fred Warner pulls off the interception and runs it back to the 23. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Prescott!
Someone's a little upset there. Aren't you a Cowboy fan?
Yeah, Prescott. You and your sleep number advertisements are not paying off.
Well,
that's ball game.
That is it. That's not game. That is not game.
Well, I did say.
I mean, Prescott has 1 touchdown to 2 interceptions, so it could be worse.
You're going home if you get another turnover. You can't be making. You can't be doing this.
Yeah. Yep, Zeke did play at Ohio State. The Ohio State. Not just any Ohio State. But man, that was not a pretty sight to see on that leg.
I honestly think we don't win, dude.
I mean, I can't stand the Niners, so like I want to see the Cowboys win, but at the same time, it's tough for me to root for the Cowboys. Not many people root for the Cowboys. But tonight, I have to say, I need the Cowboys to win because I hate the Niners more than anything. Actually, no. You know what? I hate the Niners more than I hate the Patriots. But my hatred for the Niners and the Patriots both far exceed my love for any one team. So, true enough Packer fans saying watch the Cowboys lose and then blame the kicker, ignoring all the other problems with Dak and Zeke. I mean, Zeke, he has his moments, but overall I do think that he is on the wrong side of the age cycle, and he is kind of not in a great spot to do things. I mean, he's useful for a power back to gain a couple yards, but he's not really that big getting you 50-yard runs and 30-yard runs like that, like he used to. And Dak does have his problems with controlling the ball and turnovers and everything like that. So we do have those problems. But let me see. Do we have anything yet on Tony Pollard? Let me see here. Tony Pollard. Yeah, I mean, Zeke did have a really good run for a while with the Cowboys. But, like, he is really on the wrong side of the age of running backs. Like, running backs realistically are only good for maybe till they're mid-late 20s. But once you get past that, they really start going downhill, and Zeke is really on that wrong side. I mean, he still has his moments, but at the same time, he is kind of getting up there and not really being in the best of situations. But here comes the Niners trying to get something rolling, and they try to get a run up the middle. That is Debo. And that's going to get them a decent situation, looking at a second down and short. And actually, they run with Christian McCaffrey next, getting up to the 37 for a gain of a yard before taking another timeout with 56 seconds left. So let me go ahead and take that timeout away.
Oh, dear. Please don't take any dumb penalties.
And a little bit of fighting going on between Jawan Jennings and who is that on the Cowboys?
Please don't. Oh my god.
True North Packer fan saying, as a Packer fan, I fully support anyone who hates the Niners. Well,
Everybody hates the 49ers.
welcome
It's
to
like
the
they
Rams
always
house, my
win.
dude.
They always win.
Welcome to
They
the
have
Rams
every team's
house.
number. It's like they're the best team in the century. Like, nobody likes the 49ers except for people who live in Santa Clara.
Yeah, welcome to the Rams house. Every time we see the schedule come out, we're like, okay, when do we play the Niners? Okay,
Like-
that's a loss, and that's a loss.
Like, the Niners have the Cowboys number. They have the Packers number. They have the Rams number. Like, they're... Yeah, Pollard's getting carted off.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking at a left reversion high ankle sprain is what the main thing looks like. And looking at the knee, that's what it looked like. It looked like the way he went down, that really kind of put a lot of extra strain in that high ankle.
Yeah.
So, rather unfortunate there. But the Niners looking at 3rd and 1. And did they make it? They did seem to make it to the San Fran 47, a 10-yard gain, and took another timeout. So we'll see what the Cowboys do here on defense.
Swear, the Niners are going to win the Super Bowl, unfortunately.
I mean, I don't know about that. Their run, like I said, I mean, their run has to
Or
end.
Kansas.
When they face the Chiefs, when they face the Bengals, that's when it can go downhill. And hey, you know what?
For the AFC at that point.
You know what? If the Niners make the Super Bowl and they face off against the Bengals and the Bengals win, then the Rams are better than the Niners. Because at least we beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And you beat the Niners, too. I just don't want to see the Eagles or even the Niners in the Super Bowl.
Rooting for Joe Burrow and the Bengals here. You know, I really do like the Bengals' chances. It's tough for me saying that because I do still have a soft spot for the Steelers, even though, you know, Rams house, but I do still have that soft spot for the Steelers, so it's hard for me to say that I like the Bengals' chances, but I do like the way the Bengals are playing, and I do like their chances.
Get him,
Joe
Carson.
Burrow in the playoffs is amazing.
The intercept, come on.
Incomplete over the middle, almost intercepted. So looking at a 2nd and 10 from the San Fran 47 with 19 seconds left.
This team will never achieve anything. That. We're the next Toronto. We're the Toronto Maple Leafs of the NFL.
The Steelers actually do have themselves a quarterback. They got their big thing is corner and secondary, like linebacker, corner, safety. Those are their 3 big concerns. Because Kenny Pickett really started looking good down the stretch this year. And the 49ers, a big pass to Jawan Jennings to the Dallas 31.
That's game.
To the Dallas 32, sorry.
This game's over.
You're only down 3 going into half. If Prescott tidies up his game, you'll be fine.
I hope so. Team.
So let me see here. The Niners, I would assume, would be kicking a field goal here shortly. Yeah, I mean, Pickett really started getting chemistry with the rest of the team, and he really started looking good on offense. The biggest concern is Matt Canada still being the offensive coordinator and the defense, the secondary. Because past the front 7, they struggle. Now Purdy looking to throw. He throws it to the far corner, incomplete, throwing it away. Setting up now a 2nd and 10 with 7 ticks left. Do you go for one more shot? One more quick shot to make it a shorter field goal? Or do you take the 48-yarder here? I mean, it looks like they're gonna go for one more quick out, try to get something rolling, and then try to kick the field goal here. But I think they're gonna take one more. They're gonna take one more shot here to see what they can do. And it looks like it did fall incomplete, so the Niners going to be bringing on the field goal unit and setting up for 3. Purdy had nowhere to go, threw it to the near side, had to throw it away with 1 second left. Wow. The Cowboys are going to use their timeout to ice Robbie Gould. So that means that Robbie Gould's going to have to think about this kick a little more, but it still is a fairly decent chip shot. So there's going to be about 2 seconds. No, they're not going to worry about changing it. It doesn't really matter anyway. So Robbie Gould trying to kick this through and give them the lead at the half. It is a 50-yarder here, so let's see what they can do with it.
Dallas took a timeout.
Yep, they did try to ice the kicker. 48 is not a chip shot. Yeah, and they were trying to make it closer for a chip shot. I mean, it's a real kick here, so it's a matter of can he do it. So Robbie Gould going to go and take another warm-up kick, it seems, on the sideline as a result. So we'll have to see what they opt to do there. But with 1 second left, I would assume the Niners make this because Robbie Gould is a pretty consistent kicker. So it really wouldn't surprise me. And it is good. 50-yarder is good, making it 9-6 going into the half. So let me go ahead and update the score real quick when the program wants to work. But yeah, we're getting ready to take a look at this here.
It's going to be a long evening.
You're only down 3 at the half, PDF. At least, hey, at least you're not like the Bills who went in down, what, like 10?
All right.
Or even worse yet, at least you're not the Giants who went down even worse against the Eagles.
True.
So, yep, I'm getting ready to update this, John. We are having some minor technical difficulties of the program having a bad case of the slow-itis. So we got to update this real quick and update this into the half. Go ahead and get this going. Why are you giving me this here? Hey, at least you're not... Okay, John. John said, at least you're not the Rams.
Yeah, true.
John has a major hatred for the Rams, and it's all because...
You know, this is the thing. It's playoffs. Rams have more success in the playoffs than the Cowboys do. Yes, regular season has some say in it, but none of that matters if you don't have a successful season in the playoffs. Rams have had a fresh up of a Super Bowl win. They've had... I mean,
but the Cowboys... But statistically and historically, the Cowboys are a way better franchise than the Rams. Like, I have a whole spreadsheet. I'm going to be releasing a video on it at some point after the Super Bowl, whenever I have it updated for this season, where I basically take a mathematical approach by doing the net win-loss, and then adding the points per game. And that is basically, or adding the net points per game plus the net win-loss. And using that to determine the best franchise, and I think the best was the Steelers, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the Steelers followed by the Patriots, because I have bonuses for the playoffs. So, like, it's a win, plus 5 for a wild card win, plus, like, 10 for a divisional, 15 for a conference championship, and 25 for a Super Bowl. So, Super Bowls carry a lot of weight, but so does regular season success. If you're really good for 50 years, and you'd be better off than with no Super Bowls, then you'd be better off than a team who had 2 good years with a Super Bowl. So, overall, just looking to see what we got in this second half coming up. The Cowboys, really, if Dak Prescott can clean up his act, then the Cowboys do have a legitimate shot at making victory in this game. Because they are really making a strong effort and really looking good down the stretch here. I mean, apart from Prescott's 2 interceptions, he's holding his own really well. I mean, really well. Like, if you take out those interceptions, he's moving the ball with the team. He's getting them downfield. And if he can prevent those interceptions and clean up that act, he'll be more than fine. No problem. You still there, PDF?
Yeah.
You're just disappointed because of the fact the Cowboys are losing?
They're unnecessarily losing. Put it that way.
Yeah, but hey, Dak Prescott still has a chance to clean up his act, though. They're only down by 3.
See.
You know?
Honestly, it should have been up. We should be up 14-9 right now, but
Yeah, but at the same time, you're only down 3, okay? And you still have a legitimate chance at making an effort on this. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're down a crazy amount. So, oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize. We did hit 270 subs today. Let's go. We're almost at 275, actually. Thank you guys all for taking time, spending it with us. We greatly appreciate everything you guys do for us. It says snow off and on. I don't see snow. Do I see snow? I might. Let me see.
It's snowing where I am.
Nope, it ain't snowing. And, oh boy, that left calf is a little tight. Or that right calf is a little tight. But, yeah. We are chilling here at the half, ready to see what this next half will have in store for us. But overall, just looking at the way things are shaping out, the Cowboys really are preventing themselves a few mistakes away from being ahead in this one. So I think the Cowboys really have a decent shot. They are really making a strong effort towards doing this. So, is my Chrome not wanting to work? Seems like Google Chrome is wanting to be slow, which is always awesome to see. But yeah, we should be coming up here on the second half in a couple minutes. Hopefully, because I'm ready to see the second half of this game. Let me take a look here. What have we got rolling? Not much really happened, so let's go ahead and close that. Check out the Twitter, see if we got any news. So, do we have any official word on Tony Pollard? Let me see here. No, it looks like everyone's just talking about Tony be alright, everything like that. Do we see anything under the latest? So, let me see. I'm not seeing anything here. But I would suspect he would be out the way things are going. Yep. Only the Cowboys can create so much drama in one half of football. Losing Tony Pollard, kicker has the yips, and Dak throwing interceptions. That has been the first half for the Cowboys. Would you agree, PDF?
Yep.
That is the first half, in a nutshell. And not going to see here. Maybe, let me see. I'm trying to see if we have any official word. It does not look like we do. Let's see what people are talking about with Brett Maher. Because he is trending right now, because why not? So let's see. Talking about a remarkably bad run. That's a great tweet. John saying, at least you made the playoffs, unlike Pittsburgh, and needs to buy tickets for Steelers going to Super Bowl. You tree. And was Chrome behind? Go Team Snow. From John Jansen. Jerry shows to Brett Maher in the Cowboys locker room trying to kill the man. I love that. I love that. I'm going to go ahead and hit the door real quick. And we should be winding down here for the second half of football, I would hope momentarily. I can't really see what's going on because Xfinity is being X-stupid-y. But let's go ahead and check here. Let me reload the page. Hopefully that'll work. Because Xfinity is being X-stupid-y right now and not knowing what to do. So, I just can't believe that Brett Maher is having an incredibly bad run like this. So let's take a look here. PDF, you still there?
Yes.
You're just quiet because the game's not going well, is it?
Well, I'm reading stuff on Twitter.
All right. I would assume. Let me see here. I'm waiting for Xfinity to reload. But I would assume we're probably about halfway through the half, and apparently chat disconnected. Isn't that wonderful? Please tell me that it didn't. There we go. Okay. We should be seeing second half momentarily. I hope so. Because right now I cannot see anything going on. I can just see a black screen. Actually, it's kind of gray. But same difference. But this game is coming as advertised. It is a really close game. And both teams are fighting for their lives right here. This is exactly what we thought this game was going to be. And this is what we're seeing. What in the world? Are you not going to let me stream the game? Now connecting you to your entertainment experience. Alright, I hope so, Xfinity. Eli Apple is trending? Why is he trending? Oh. That's why he's trending. But are we seeing the game? The game is being slow to load for me. Cowboys at 49ers. Let me see here. Do we have anything rolling? Is Xfinity going to load? Thank you, Xfinity, for not being stupid. Because if you'll be stupid, then we can't do things.
Track down.
There we go. Oh boy. Mute. Oh, we gotta mute you. Did we mute successfully? Did we mute successfully? I think we did. I hope we did. Because otherwise we might be in a bit of a... Okay, good, we did. Whoa, that was a lot of snow today. A lot of snow moving through the area today. And we got more coming on Wednesday. John saying 48%. I'm making a bowl of oatmeal. Snow. Hoping we can get some snow here. We're going to see fog mist. Snow tapers off tonight. That's pretty cool. But yeah. Looking to see what we've got coming out of this half here.
I'll be back. Give me 1 second.
Okay. PDF needs to go take his optimism medicine because when he doesn't take it, he really gets pessimistic like this. So there is the game flow. So we should be coming back here soonish for the second half. I mean, the first half has been really good. And hopefully the second half is more of the same. Both these two are fighting for their lives, and it's exactly what we thought we would see. Oh, I need to turn on battery saver and plug you in. Okay, they are back in the booth, so we should be coming back here to the second half. Let me go ahead and update this to Q3.
Alright.
Okay, so you took your optimism medicine, right?
Yes.
Good. But yeah,
Tried at least.
What?
I tried at least.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the second half. It's going to be good. If it's anything like this first half, it is going to be a good half of football. True North Packer fan saying Calder not return, high ankle sprain. That's kind of what I figured. Looking at it, it really looked like his ankle.
ODF?
Yeah, it looked like his ankle was like this, and he kind of went and twisted it this way, which really puts you at high risk for a high ankle sprain. because of the way the ankle is. So that does make sense, out with a high ankle sprain. And unfortunately, that could end his season, depending on how quickly he's able to heal from that. Because if the Cowboys happen to make the Super Bowl, he has, 3 weeks to get ready. I mean, we know Mac Jones missed, 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain? 4 or 5 weeks? Usually the timetable is 4 to 6 weeks. So even if the Cowboys happen to make the Super Bowl, I don't know if Tony Pollard plays.
I don't know.
But here we go. Second half. Top point differential, plus 86 to plus 96 for the Cowboys. And the turnover differential, plus 20 to plus 12 in favor of the Cowboys. Between these two teams. So we could be seeing a really electric second half here, as the Cowboys will be getting the ball at the 25-yard line. Here we go. Let's give all the timeouts back. And there we go. Give the arrow over to the Cowboys, and let's see what they can do. So I'm ready to see another good half of football here. They're gonna run with Zeke to start the half. Nice little 3-yard gain there. And Aziz Al-Shaair and Arik Armstead on the stop of Zeke at the 28-yard line. So let's see what they can do here. The Cowboys trying to get back in this, trying to save what they had going. I mean, they played a lot better of a half than the Niners. I will tell you that. If you take Dak Prescott's interceptions out of the question, the Cowboys completely outplayed the Niners this half. You know?
Yeah, it should be 14-9 right now.
Yeah, and Prescott going to scramble for 6 yards up to the 34. Arik Armstead able to get the stop to prevent it from being a first down. So the Cowboys will be looking at a 3rd down and 1. After a 6-yard run on 2nd and 7. And that was a nice little wide open run lane for Prescott. And it looked like Armstead and Warner was there a little bit on the stop as well, but mostly Arik Armstead. So we'll see what they opt to do here on the 3rd down and 1 play. Can the Cowboys manage to pull this out and get a first down? And they do. Prescott throws a compact disc lamb to the Dallas 43 for 9 yards. Haven't had a chance to say that name in a while. Compact disc lamb. So let's take a look at that play in real time here. That was a nice little screen pass out there, and he was able to run all the way up. Took a little bit of a knee shot, but still looked pretty good.
All right. Make a statement.
And Prescott going to pass to Dalton Schultz, a 2-yard statement. Is that what you were looking for?
No.
As Hufanga, Warner, and
Warner.
Samson Ebukam were all involved in that play. Ebukam bringing the pressure, and Warner and Hufanga were able to get the stop. Looking now here at 2nd and 8 for the Cowboys. What can they pull off here? Can they pull off a nice little gain here and get stuff moving? That is yet to be seen.
All right, come on, Prescott.
Well, they get a 2-yard run with Zeke. Jimmy Ward on the stop. So,
Bring in
yeah.
the 3rd string. Where's the 3rd string running back? Who is the 3rd string running back?
I am not sure. Why don't you look it up?
I think his name is Malik Davis, I think.
Oh, yeah, that was a little chuck out to Zeke, and he was able to get some yardage. So now you're looking at a 3rd down and 6. What can you pull off?
Malik Davis.
And it's an incomplete pass to Zeke.
Damn it.
4th and 6. At your own 47, you're punting this one away. So let's see how this fares here.
Collapsing. The epic collapse.
Man.
Yeah, he was going nowhere there either. With Elliott.
Yep.
We need an interception badly.
Well, let's see. The Cowboys are going to be punting this one away. So we'll see where the Niners end up taking over. But, man, we will have to see how this goes. All right. So the punt.
He buffed.
A big thing happens on the punt because it's not coming. Here comes the punt. It is up. It is away. And it is fumbled. He had it, but it was fumbled. And the Cowboys have it. The Cowboys were quick to jump on it. So if you ask me, the Cowboys have it. And it is at the Niner 20. Going to the Cowboys. Even Odom said it was Cowboys. He's like, ugh. One of the Niners said it was Cowboys ball. And it is officially Cowboys ball. At the 21-yard line. Ray McLeod had it, and he had control. It wasn't a muff. It was a fumble. Vance Joseph on the fumble.
What a play.
And then you had Bell jump on it real quick. It was a great play by Vance Joseph. It's Vance, right?
Vance Joseph, yes.
Yeah, Vance Joseph made an excellent effort to get in there and punch that thing out when he saw it weaken.
All right, you got to capitalize here.
So
no
here
excuses.
We go.
Come on.
The Dallas Cowboys now, first and 10 at the 21, get a nice little pass to compact disc Lamb to the San Fran 19. Gain of 2. And the Cowboys are back to their gain of 2 shenanigans again.
Yeah, this is where Pollard really could help.
Yep.
Man, this team...
Well, you see what the Niners are doing now. They're not loading the box as much. They're not loading the box as much because your biggest threat in Tony Pollard's not in the game. You know?
Go, Lamb, go. Go, Lamb, go.
And it goes down to the 9. A nice little pass to compact disc Lamb, setting up a first and goal at the 9. So can the Cowboys punch this one in? I mean, prospects are looking good. They get a nice little pass to Dalton Schultz to the 6. Gain of 3. Aziz Al-Shaair on the stop. And let's see how it goes. They're looking back at that play, and that was a clear and obvious cross to the 9. But let's take a look at what the Cowboys do next. Second and goal at the 6. Can they punch this one in? They're going to hit. That was the Dalton Schultz play. Big play here. Maybe a touchdown alert on this next play. Nope. Instead, it was a run by Zeke, which was a loss of a yard by Bosa.
Oh, my God.
But if you pay attention, though, watch. The Niners are not loading the box as much because they don't have to. You know?
Yeah.
Zeke's not the agile back he used to be. He's more now of a power back. So the Niners don't have to load the box. They only have to match the box. You know? Just like they did there. They matched the box, and then when they saw it was a run, everyone came up on them. That's what they're doing. So now here we are, the third and goal, and they're going to pass incomplete, intended for Elliott.
Need a touchdown.
Fourth and goal at the 7. The Cowboys could go for it. I don't know if do you kick the field goal with Brett Maher?
Oh my God. This is giving me a heart attack.
The question is, do you kick the field goal with Brett Maher at the risk of Maher missing another easy kick? Or do you go and go the other way about it? There you go. Do they go for it is the question.
No,
as that was almost intercepted.
Oh my God, Maher.
Brett Maher made it! He made a kick! The world is ending!
Are you serious?
Brett Maher made a field goal!
He missed it?
He made it!
Oh, hell. I thought you said he missed it.
The world is ending! Brett Maher made a field goal!
I thought you said he missed it.
You saw the Niners all getting rowdy like, yes sir, he's gonna miss this one, let's get it. But instead, Brett Maher actually manages to kick a field goal.
Alright.
And it was right down the middle, too.
Oh, God.
There you go, Brett Maher. That's how you make a field goal. Now let's do that on extra points when it's 10 yards further back.
Oh, my gosh. This team.
And now the Niners are going to be getting the ball back. But we'll see what happens. I'm also going to grab some Chex Mix while I'm over here because Chex Mix is good. My dad makes them every year. So whenever I came home for winter break, he made us some to bring back out with us. It's good. But yeah, here we go. The Cowboys going to be kicking off to the Niners. Let's see what they do. Well, we're taking a look here. We do have the poll going over here. And it looks like it is split 6-5 in favor of the Niners. As to who's winning this game. What's in it, John? Well, it's just the Chex and the pretzels. But I think he puts garlic in it and a couple of other things. It's really good. I don't know exactly what he puts in it, but I know he puts a lot of other different spices in it. Spices, seasonings, all that kind of stuff. It turns out really nice. It's a little garlicky, a little sweet. It's really good. If you're not careful, if I'm not careful, I can go through a whole bowl of that in a day. And not even bat an eye. So. But yeah, we'll get to see how this game goes. And then after this game, I have to run out to Meijer because my roommate wants some caramel corn.
Caramel corn.
Should have
done that at the half.
What?
You should have done that at the half.
You know I don't go at halftime. You know I go through halftime. It's called If I Leave, then people don't stay around the stream. People have lower the view duration. And all of a sudden, YouTube doesn't recommend it, and I have no audience watching.
Well,
for the second
got
half.
me. You got me.
So the Cowboys going to kick it off, and it is going to be returned to the Dallas 47.
Are you serious?
Ray McLeod not letting this one get kicked. Or not letting this one get punched out. Oh my god. So Ray McLeod gets it at the goal line. And then he runs it all the way through to the Dallas 47. Brett Maher stumbles trying to bring him down. Brett Maher runs and he goes running and then he goes boom. Brett Maher just went boom. So the Niners will have the ball starting in Niner territory. Or the Niners will have the ball starting in Cowboy territory. We got Antoinette Lashia. Sorry if I did butcher that. Saying, let's go Dallas Cowboys.
Ugh, come on, defense.
I'm a Cowboys fan for tonight only because the Niners suck. I hate them and I can't stand them. But here we go. It's going to be a run for McCaffrey for 5 yards to the 42. Micah Parsons on the stop. And let's see what happens here. 2nd and 5 for the Niners. Trying to move down the field, but they have not. The thing is, both defenses tonight have been doing an excellent job. I mean, this has been a defensive slugfest. The Niners there's only been one touchdown tonight, and it was the Cowboys. You probably could have guessed that, though, because of the 9-point score.
Oh, yes.
Let's see here. So it was a nice little 4-yard loss by Deebo Samuel to the Dallas 46. Stopped by DeMarcus Lawrence. And so we have Antoinette Sally, Dallas Cowboys, number 1. John Jansen, I'm completely opposite as the Cronky sucks. Go 49ers, nothing against the Cowboys. So how did the Niners winning screw Kroenke? And Brock Purdy throws an incomplete pass to Christian McCaffrey deep, which is going to bring up 4th and 9 at the Dallas 46. That is a huge, huge stop right there. And the Niners in a situation of, do they punt it or do they try to... I don't know what they do. I mean, you can't really kick the field goal. You're talking a 54 or a 64-yarder. You're not going to kick that. It's an awkward distance punt, though, too, because the punt would be... I mean, they're going to bring out the punting unit, but it's an awkward punt. I'll tell you that. But Antoinette saying American team. You know, tonight, and for tonight only, I am pulling for the Cowboys because the Niners got our number. And I hate it. If we can't be in the playoffs, neither can they. So the punt is up. It is away. And call for a fair catch. Ow! No, they're going to let it bounce. And it is going to go out of bounds at about the 8 or 9 yard line, depending on where they spot it.
Well,
they're going to spot it at the 9.
Why don't they use Turpin on the offense? I mean, he's another weapon. That's something I don't get either.
Hell, I'm not sure.
I mean, you can play like punt returners on the receiving end, right?
What?
You can play punters on the receiving end, right? On the offense?
Yeah. Some of them have a wide receiver used as their punt returner.
Yeah.
So, we'll have to see here how the Cowboys opt to handle this, but they are backed up to their own 9, so that is not where you want to be starting a drive from. Especially whenever your offense has been hit or miss, where it'll gain a couple yards, a couple plays in a row, and then you'll go to 2 yards, 2 yards, 2 yards, -1, 2 yards. So, that is the one thing. So, Antoinette saying, let's go Dallas. Let's go Dallas. Let's go Dallas. PDF, I think you found your match.
Oh, yes. Yes, Antoinette. You and I will get along so well. Compared to most of the people here where I live.
I mean, early on in the game, I was like, you know what? I just want a nuclear bomb to drop on this game and just have the Eagles go right to the Super Bowl, but you know what? I hate the Niners more than I like any other team, so
yeah,
go Niners.
Yeah,
or, not Niners. Go Cowboys.
Oh, go Niners. Go
What did I just say? Oh, I'm sorry. I need to bleep that out. I need to bleep that out in post. I'm sorry.
That's like me saying go Eagles or go Commanders. Bruh. Please get Malik Davis some touches. Yes, blogging the boys. You are absolutely right. Get Malik Davis on the ground. He's pretty good too. He's had some good runs throughout the season. Get Malik Davis.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I'm not sure why they haven't been implementing them. I mean, it's just been Zeke that last drive. You know, usually they'll put Zeke and Pollard.
Oh, don't tell me Lamb's injured.
Why do you say that?
They're showing Lamb with a finger injury. Lamb has a finger injury.
It's a pinky, right pinky. But that's something they could tape up and send him back out on his way.
Okay.
They should be able to tape it up. Yeah, he's in. See, they taped it. You see?
Oh,
right pinky taped to the ring finger.
Yeah.
So what did the Cowboys opt to do here? It looks like a potentially big play or a flag's coming on this play because I have not yet seen the play on ESPN.
Come on. He caught it!
A huge play! CD Lamb to the San Fran 42.
Oh, there's a flag.
A 49-yard game. Defensive pass interference. It is declined.
Yes!
Just like that. Compact disc Lamb able to get a huge field flipping gain right there. Wow. That was an insane grab.
Oh, what a catch.
But they changed it to the 50, but it is still at the 50. You know?
Oh,
No, that's the 40. That's the 46. That should be the 46. They better not put it at the 50. Yeah, I did the 45. So there it is. Yeah, it's officially going to be at the 45. Nice game there for the Cowboys and compact disc Lamb. John saying, lol, compact disc. Yes, sir. He is a CD after all.
Yep.
And let's see what happens here. Can the Cowboys keep this drive rolling? Compact disc Lamb against 8-track defense. Well, Prescott intends a pass for Dalton Schultz, but it gets blown up. But that was an incredible grab by compact disc.
All right, you got to make something happen.
True, I was saying I'm confused. PDF said the game was over and it's the end of the second. Yeah, he's very pessimistic on everything he does. He sounds like my dad with Steeler games where he's like, oh, Browns got the opening touchdown after 2 minutes. Game's over. Game's over. Steelers are done. So, we'll have to see what happens here. But Zeke does go up the middle to the San Fran 40 for a gain of 5 yards, setting up a 3rd and 5. And let's see what happens.
Yes. Yes, Antoinette.
Oh boy. I want to see the Cowboys win just to spite the Niners. Don't let them make the championship game. You know?
Yes.
The only thing I could rest in solace in is if the Niners do happen to win, they're going to get pummeled by the Eagles next week. They are really playing weak football right now.
Come on, Prescott. Make a play.
I was wondering how long it would take you to mention that. Yeah, I know your habits. Oh, the Penguins let up a goal in like 10 seconds into the first period.
Come on,
Game's
Prescott.
over.
Nothing stupid. He's got Lamb.
And Lamb incomplete.
Come on.
Compact disc unable to bring it in. And True North asking John Jansen for a battery charge update.
What do you do?
So we'll turn over to John Jansen for the battery charge update at the half.
Do you go for it?
4th and 5 at the San Fran 40. I don't know about that.
They're going for it. Oh my gosh. They're freaking. No freaking
I
way.
mean, I kind of like that call, except a 5-yard delay of game penalty. Oh, I know what they're doing. I know what they were doing. You know what they were doing?
What?
They were trying to get the Niners to jump off sides, and at worst they take the delay of game to make the punt easier. Because you're not going to kick a 58-yarder with Brett Maher.
Yeah.
Antoinette saying shout out Orlando, Florida. All right, nice from Atlanta. Nice to see you joining us.
Atlanta.
Orlando. So Orlando, actually, they have an XFL team that we'll get to watch this year. The Guardians take the field. And they'll be taking the field on somewhere around the 18th or 19th. But yeah, Pollard done for the night with a high ankle sprain. Everyone giving him potentially done for the year, actually. Yet they do get the punt off, and it is caught at the 10.
That could be Pollard's last game as a Cowboy.
Yep. But yeah, we'll be covering XFL, USFL, all that stuff in the spring. Keep us going. Keep us doing this live game coverage, you know? We'll be doing all that all throughout the summer. Or all throughout the spring and into the early summer. But yeah, that was a nice little punt to the San Fran 9. And we'll see what the Niners got. If they can drive downfield or if they're going to get stalled out. Like I said, I mean, the Niners have been playing a pretty weak game these past couple weeks. I mean, if you look last week, the first half, they almost lost to Seattle in the first half. They were down by 1 at the half, and the Niners are really primed for the kill. Their run has to come to an end at some point. They entered the playoffs with a 10-game win streak, made it an 11-game win streak. So they were going for their 12th win in a row, and that is not the easiest thing in the world to do. So the Niners were in a really weak situation, whether people wanted to admit it or not. So let's go ahead and get a little drink real quick. Ugh. But yeah, let's see what we've got. The Niners going to try to get downfield and get some points on the board. This is really going to be a low scoring game.
Yeah, it's going to come down to a field goal.
Let me actually check how my picks are doing, because I did the Fox Bet Super 6 before the game. Let's see how bad it is. Let's see how badly I bombed the picks. Let me pull this up here real quick. So, as it stands right now, I am currently sitting with no points. Highest kick return average is certainly not the Cowboys. Not after that 47, or not after that 53-yard return by Ray McLeod. The Cowboys aren't winning, and they aren't winning by 4-5. The Niners don't have 72 tackles yet. That's the one thing that sucks, though, is I can't see what the games are. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, is it dude, there's no way that nobody has gotten any points. There is no way. Apparently, nobody's gotten any points in this. So, we'll have to see what happens here. The Niners do get a neutral zone infraction penalty from DeMarcus Lawrence to help them.
Gosh, come on, Lawrence.
And that's going to put them up to the San Fran 14, looking at a 1st down and 5.
No, it's false start.
No, it's
False
neutral
start.
zone infraction.
No, they just called false start.
What? No.
It's a false start.
No, he initially did the false start, but they're talking about it. Wait a minute. No, it was a neutral zone infraction before the false start. Nothing caused him to jump, and then he jumped over the line. So it was the neutral zone infraction. And Christian McCaffrey gets a 7-yard run for a new 1st down.
Shit.
To the San Fran 21. Judy saying 270, Jason.
Now we can't stop the run.
Well, we'll see what happens here. So it's looking now as a 1st and 10 at the San Fran 21, coming up for the Niners. What in the world? One of my other suite mates across the other wall just shrieked. It's like, ah!
Come on,
So
defense.
1st and 10 now here. They go for a deep pass to George Kittle. It is complete at midfield.
Are you serious? Come on. What is this defense? We're going back to 2020. Oh my god. I hate this team so much.
Jeez, I can't believe I had you guys a year ago. This is crazy. Time flies by.
This team.
It does.
So much. I hate this team because...
You good there, PDF?
No.
You good at...
This is
what in
actually
the world was that catch? George Kittle, he tips it, bobbles it off his helmet, and then reels it back in by his fingertips. What was that catch?
Let's go. Let's
and then
go,
they hit a pass to McCaffrey to the 41.
Jesus.
Gain of 8. Oh, don't tell me this is going to be the end of the Cowboys run.
Defensive meltdown.
I thought you were Odia for that half. I just can't believe George Kittle made that catch. I mean, he bobbled it through his hands, bobbles it off his helmet, and then grabs it by his fingertips.
If we lose this game, it's going to be a long off season, and I'm probably not going to watch football ever again. Football is just full of... And we can't stop McCaffrey now.
Yep, a little 5-yard run by McCaffrey, the 36.
Come on.
Dude, asking for the sponsored
Jesus,
soda.
like,
They got big
what the heck? What is going on? Dan Quinn, do something.
Oh, boy. Never anger a Cowboys fan. This is the result.
I'm about to turn this game off and call it a game.
You're not even giving the Cowboys a chance then.
No, I have to be hard on them because if I'm hard on them, they do it.
Well, McCaffrey gets another 8-yard run.
We can't stop anything. It's like water in a sponge. This is going to be a touchdown. I'm calling it now. It's going to be 2 touchdowns. This game's over. Been over.
No, it's only a 6-yard run by Elijah Mitchell.
Oh, God.
So that's not that bad of a run.
Well, it's another first down. Like, this defense can't hold shit.
Yes, the game is still tied, PDF.
Well, not for long. I'm telling you right now, not for long.
Yes, but the Cowboys can still go down and get a touchdown.
With this kind of play, with Pollard being out? Yeah, right. Yeah, freaking right.
Drew North, I gotcha. Like, this man is insane. He's like, oh, it's over. He's sounding like my dad.
Well, they gotta prove it to me. How bad do they want it?
You sound like my dad. Whenever I was talking to him about the Steelers game, I'm like, yo, the Steelers have a chance. He's like, you gotta prove it to me. And it is a 2-yard run. So, see, they're stopping the run now.
I can tell
and then
they're
an incomplete
exhausted.
pass to Brandon Ayuk. Looking at 3rd and 8 now at the 20.
They're gonna make it.
They can stop it and get the field goal and only be down 3.
I don't know why you're so ahead. I'm like 2 plays behind you.
It's because ESPN is ahead of any broadcast that would be there.
And Diggs should have intercepted that.
Antoinette saying, let's go Dallas. Let me watch the play in question. Oh my God, Diggs really did have it. He really had that.
Oh my God. It's like nobody can catch this game. It's like hot potato, hot potato, hot potato.
This 3rd and 8 is really taking a long time to come through. I am concerned.
No.
This could be a touchdown. Because it's taking them a long time to get it through here. Is a raging RDF...
He sacked him! He sacked him!
But a penalty.
Oh,
Defensive holding.
Damn it. And if this team, of course, shoots themselves in the foot. Of course!
Okay, calm down.
Oh my... That's... What do you... Automatic first down.
Yep.
I hate this team. Fuck the Cowboys. I hate them. No wonder everybody hates them. They do shit like this. And McCarthy, of course, gets tactically spanked.
Well, hopefully he calms it down here. 51 seconds left in the 3rd. Let's see what happens here. This looks like it could be a touchdown. Defensive holding again. First and goal at the 10 now. Oh. Yeah, I am saving your guys' ears, chat. I see what's going. I can see what's going on, and yeah, I'm saving your guys' ears right now. Oh boy. Well, let's see what happens here. Can the Cowboys get a stop here? First and goal at the 10. That is a clear Hankins hold right there. Yeah, that's... And an 8-yard gain by Kyle Hughes. Check to the Dallas 2. And that'll take us to the end of the third. It is not over. It is not over, PDF. It is not over. The game is still tied. The Cowboys are going to have another shot with the ball. Hey, all it takes is one good drive. All it takes is one good drive. They've been moving the ball pretty effectively. Yeah, all it takes is one good drive for them to not stall out. You know? That's what I was talking about with my dad the other night, or a couple weeks ago when the Steelers were playing one of their games. He's like, oh. Yeah, he is PDF. But yeah, I told my dad, I'm like, the Steelers have a chance to go down and score and win the game. He's like, yeah, right, they haven't gone down all night. They need to prove it to me that they can go down and score. Well, you know what? I'll be damned. They did. They went down, they didn't stall out, and they got themselves a touchdown and won the game. So that's what I'm going to tell you. Just wait. If a Matt Canada offense can stop stalling out and get touchdowns, then any offense can. So.
See. We'll just see.
Well, hopefully he's done with his raging for a little bit here. I brought him back in for the chat to hear, so hopefully. Hopefully he's...
If anything, I'm going to become the next owner of the Dallas Cowboys. If Jerry Jones can do it, I'll do it myself.
Where are you going to get that kind of money? Jerry's not going to let that team go for anything.
Well, here's the thing. I'm only 20, and I'm going to start saving. And then by the time I'm 70 years old, I should have, hopefully, at least enough money after a few rounds at the lottery.
That's your plan to buy the Dallas Cowboys? Win the lottery?
It'll be easier if I win the lottery, but at the same time, I'm going to start saving every penny I have so I can have enough money to purchase the Dallas Cowboys and own the franchise. And I'm going to make sure I have the right personnel with a championship-winning mindset, unlike these goofballs that are in the Cowboys management. If anything, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones have to go. I'm sorry. We need a GM. We need a brand new GM who has a good resume. At least. And probably hire any other personnel that has that contending mindset. What's RDF mean?
Raging Dallas fan.
I'm going to have to change my YouTube channel to that.
Well, here we go. Second and goal for the Niners coming up here. Can the Cowboys hold out and prevent the Niners from punching it in?
Second and goal. Come on, Parsons.
So let's see it. Second and goal. The Niners trying to punch it in. The Cowboys trying to hold strong at the goal line. 2.5-yard situation here. And
touchdown.
Let's see. Niners get a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey up the middle.
That was too easy. Way too freaking easy. A kid in midget league could have made that run.
That was a fairly easy run.
unfreaking touched.
And they did make the extra point, so it is a 16-9 game.
Cowboys, you're breaking my heart like Padme in Star Wars.
Someone's a little rager.
I hate this team so much. Like, they never fail to disappoint. The Toronto Maple Leafs of the NFL. After all this talent, only to piss it away in the end. What a waste. What a waste. All the years we could have done something, all down the drain by a culture that thinks they're bigger than their head. And one of these days...
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Dallas needs to score a touchdown now, but they have the chance. They have the potential firepower to do it. So, hey, they've been moving downfield the whole game. Sure, they've been stalling out, but it only takes one drive for them to not stall out. You know? That's all it takes. So, we'll have to see what happens here. The Cowboys getting ready to get the ball and see what they can do with it. As we are chilling here.
And make the extra point, Mr. Hartenstein. Swear.
But yeah, it was a run all the way to the Dallas 42. Turpin able to get there. See? Look, it's starting to formulate. The Cowboys are starting a decent position. As opposed to traveling 79 yards, they only have to travel 57 yards.
I thought you said to the Dallas 2.
No, to the Dallas 43.
Oh.
I'm not jinxing, I'm just telling him. This man is saying, oh, it's over, the Cowboys are not going to do anything. I'm just saying they are starting in decent field position. So let's go ahead and see what they can do. Man. Let's see what they can do. The Cowboys trying to cruise downfield and get something going. Can they get it done, or will the Niners defense hold strong?
There's a flag.
Let's see if I can watch for that. Not really a hold, right? There couldn't have been much of a hold. No, it probably was maybe on the defense. Because it really came... It was a pass to... Oh, wait, they're saying no penalty. Compact this Lamb gets a nice reception.
Can you keep it down so William can sleep? Because he's really sick.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
And time left, there is 14:44 left in the quarter. So it looks like they're going to pick up this flag here. So it's going to be a 6-yard reception by Compact Disc Lamb. So let's see. Yep, no foul on the play. And Zeke gets a nice little run to the San Fran 48, 3 yards. Azeez Al-Shaair able to get the stop. But it's a 3rd and 1 here for the Cowboys, trying to get if they can do this. So here we go. Can the Cowboys get this through? Why compact disc, John? Well, he's CD. Well, CD is a disc, which is a compact disc. Yes. CD, that is a CD, which is a compact disc. See? D. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Looking at a 3rd and 1, potentially a big play here. I'm not seeing... A 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Zeke gets a 4-yard run down to the 44-yard line. Dre Greenlaw on the stop, but the Cowboys are starting to put together a drive. Let's see if they can keep this going the whole way down the field. And let's see how this goes. Can the Cowboys pull this one together? There's a nice run by Zeke down to the 44. Looking pretty solid. And let's see if they can keep this rolling.
He's still not 2016 form, though.
Yeah. Dak Prescott, nice pass to compact disc Lamb to the San Fran 27. Was there a playoff game on Nickelodeon this year? I don't believe so. I think they only did the Christmas Day game. I think it was only Broncos-Rams. But compact disc Lamb able to pull out a nice reception to get down to the 27. Oh,
it was
boy.
A wobbly throw.
Wow, I'm going to have a lot of time to rest tomorrow after classes. I don't work till 4:45. So here we go. Compact disc Lamb, 9 catches, 111 yards. And let's see what they opt to do here. Looking at a first down and 10 from the 27.
Well, that blew up.
What happened? I couldn't see what happened.
Loss of 4.
Oh. That's no bueno. You guys see it now here. Prescott sacked at the 31 for a loss of 4 on the play. Not quite what you want to be seeing here. But let's see what the Cowboys can get done here. Looking now, second and 14.
We have to get a touchdown. There's no choice.
Well, if you have to settle for a field goal, put the trust in your defense. Your defense holds. You get a touchdown, you win the game. Boom.
I don't know. That's with this offense now.
And compact disc Lamb, a nice little 6-yard catch to the San Fran 25. Looking at 4th and 8, debating on a field goal. Or are they going to go for it? That's the question.
So it looks incomplete.
They're
going for it.
What?
So 3rd and 8 was incomplete.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 is incomplete. The question is, are they going to go for it here? And that is the interesting thing. Because you can take a field goal and go down 4. Or you can go for it all and go for broke, you know? Gosh. Yeah, so 4th and 8 here. Well, let's see what they opt to do.
They're going for the field goal.
And they do kick the field goal, making it a 4-point game.
Gosh, come on. Defense. No excuses.
I think the defense will hold.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. After that last drive, I'm losing confidence in the defense.
There we go. Let's go ahead and update that score real quick for the Cowboys. And he did actually make it. Look at that.
Now he decides to make it.
Wow, Thursday I'm really going to have nothing to do in the afternoon. I don't work till 4 and I get out of classes by like 10:30. Same with Saturday. I don't work till 4:30. That's awesome. I'm going to have like an actual afternoon, you know? But let's take a look here. The Cowboys are going to be getting the ball over to the 49ers now. But the Cowboys can hold on defense. If they can hold on defense here, they will have a legitimate shot to try to win this thing in regulation. And let's see what they can do. I mean, I think this team, they're going to... You can't hold the Niners to just 16 or to just 9 points, you know? You can't hold them to 9. They're going to score.
Yeah, but just...
You know, that's like trying to hold, let's say, I don't know, that's just like trying to hold the Eagles in their hot streak, middle of their hot streak, to 10 points. It's not going to happen. They're going to score what they're going to score.
But it's up to the offense to make a statement.
Yes, but the defense will have a shot to hold, and if they can hold, then the offense can make that statement.
Yeah. I mean, the offense has been struggling the whole year, I think. They're inconsistent. And that's the problem. That both sides are inconsistent.
Yep.
There's no Like they'll play one brilliant lights out game, and then all of a sudden they look like a freaking high school team. I don't know.
Yep, and that's the issue, is that they don't play
Or
consistently.
yeah, and they like in some of the games they play in midget leagues would be able to make better plays than they did.
Yeah, but at the same time, we'll get to see what they can do here. I mean, they have a chance to make an effort and try to come back here. We'll see how well they can play from behind, you know?
All
If they
right.
can play well from behind, anything's possible. And I think the Cowboys can play well from behind when their season's on the line. So we'll have to see what happens here. But looking to see how this goes. The Niners are getting ready to get the ball back with 11 minutes remaining in the regulation, and it does go for a touchback. If you think about it, too, that last drive for the Niners, they started all the way at the 47, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They started at the Cowboys 47, so they only had to drive 47 yards. They looked like they were starting to peter out, too, down the stretch, you know?
Yeah.
So, they have a chance here. So the kick does go for a touchback. The Niners will be starting at their own 25-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. 1st and 10, ball's at the 25. Trying to get something rolling. The Niners trying to go for the kill shot with a touchdown here. If they cannot get the touchdown, the Cowboys will have a chance to tie it up at minimum, or for a chance to take the lead.
No, they can't tie it.
No, what I'm saying is that if the Niners get a field goal, the Cowboys will have a chance to tie it.
Oh.
So Brock Purdy does get a pass off to Kittle to the 42, completion for 17 yards. Malik Hooker and Curse on the stop. But we'll have to take a look here and see what the
Kittle
Cowboys
is just
defense can do.
unstoppable. Kittle can't be stopped whatsoever.
So let's see here, looking now and see what the Niners can do. The Niners will have a chance to get something going here. If the Niners can get into field goal range, they can go up by 7, force the Cowboys to have to tie it. Or if they can get a hold before field goal range, they can take a lead. But Elijah Mitchell gets an 8-yard run to midfield, right?
This is what I'm saying. Like, this defense is petering out. They can't do anything now. It's like they give up. It's like they're tired. They don't want to play. Call it a season.
Well, let's see what they can do here. But it looks like the Niners will be starting from the 50 here, trying to convert on a 2nd and 2.
Gotta make a freaking stop. Like, just one stop.
Hey, they did make a stop. Elijah Mitchell, no gain. Run for no gain.
Oh, you need one more. Need one more. It's not over. You still got 3rd down.
Yeah, but we have a chance here. Let's see what they can do. So on 3rd down and 2 here, the Cowboys trying to get a nice stop on defense. If they can get a stop, get the ball back, then they will be having a chance to take the lead with a touchdown. And here we go. Let's see what they can do. Looking for this. Kyle Shanahan trying to dial up something here. There's a long time for this play, so I'm wondering if something big happens.
No.
Maybe a review, maybe a flag. I'm not sure. But we'll have to see, because it is taking them a while. And it is a pass to Brandon Ayuk to the Dallas 41.
Damn it. Come on, defense. Is this what you're known for? That's what you want to be known for? Collapses like this?
Well, here we go. Trying to get another stop here. Now, once again,
God.
they are not in field goal range just yet. So,
They just keep marching down the field, plucking apart our defense. Like, this defense does not want to play a full 60 minutes.
well, let's see what they can do here. They have a new side down to the Niners, but the Cowboys now have 10 yards to give. You know,
Okay, well, interception right now.
5-yard run for Elijah Mitchell. 2nd and 5 now.
Bones.
Hey, it's not like the 8-yard runs you guys have been giving up. You know? Look at it that way. And it looks like here we're looking for the second and 5 play here for the Niners. It's taking a while again. I'm not liking this. But let's take a look and see what happens. Niners having to use a timeout. Let's go ahead and take that timeout away, as they will not be needing that timeout again for a little while here. But let's see what the Cowboys can do here on defense. 2nd and 5, trying to get something here for a big stop. Dak trying to overcome his playoff kryptonite in the Niners. And let's see what they can do here. Ball's at the 36, 2nd and 5. San Fran having to use their timeout. So they will have 1 or 2 timeouts left.
And of course it goes to commercial. Can't take this.
It's because they took a timeout, a 30-second timeout. So it's not going to be a long, long commercial break. So we'll have to take a look here, see what they can do. But right now, the Niners trying to get downfield and get themselves more points. You are in danger of being in field goal range too, as it is a 54-yard attempt from here. So you would consider probably going for the field goal there. So the Niners are definitely in field goal range, and you'll have to see what they opt to do here. So I think the Niners are going to try to do a lot more running of the ball to try to burn a lot more clock. So if you can get a nice, good stop with the runs, you'll be fine. But the question is, can they stop the run?
So.
That's going to be that's where we'll see what this team is really made of. So still waiting here on the 2nd down and 5 play from the Niners. Ball is at the Dallas Cowboys 36. So they are doing what they can right now, trying to get some stuff rolling. And let's see what we have. There's the Dak sleep ad again. We keep seeing that ad whenever the Cowboys play. It's like they always put it on Cowboys games. But we'll have to take a look here and see what they can do. So the Cowboys still have all 3 timeouts. The Niners trying to get downfield and go up by 2 scores. And let's see if they can hold the defense can. Still waiting for this play here.
I don't think so. I'd be very surprised.
Well, that's what you think. But let's take a look here and see. Still waiting on this play. They should be coming back shortly, I would assume. We should be seeing this play come up. I would assume we're seeing this play come up soon because, well, the timeout has been a while. Which is why I'm concerned now if it's going to be a big play or if it's going to be something else. And we'll have to see here. Still waiting on this play. It could be huge. Unfortunately, it could be huge. Or a big review or a flag. We'll have to see what happens. But with how long it's taking them to get this play up, I am starting to get concerned with every passing second. Oh no, it's only a run for 2 yards by Elijah Mitchell to the Dallas 34. So the Cowboys now looking at 3rd down and 3, seeing if they can get this to stop and see if they can get themselves a situation where they need to kick a field goal. Because giving up a field goal is a victory here. Still keep it to be a 1-score game. And let's see what they do. 3rd and 3, you're probably looking at your pass coverage here, seeing what you got to do. I'm not so sure if you want to blitz it.
Oh, no. 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey. Of course.
Well, CMC apparently does get the 1st down to the Dallas 28.
Gosh,
Oh,
dang
boy.
it. This team's going to win the Super Bowl for the next 1,500 years. I hate this team so much.
Hey, stop it. You're reminding me of my dad, not in the good way. Oh, boy. Well, Purdy does complete the pass to Christian McCaffrey to the 28. And with 6:50 remaining, the Niners are trying to hang on and cling on.
With each passing second.
Hey, only a 3-yard run to the 25. A couple more stops like that, and you're forcing them to kick a field goal. Now, you're only going to have maybe 4 minutes with the ball, but still, 4 minutes, you can get downfield in 4 minutes. Especially because the Niners are going to be playing a prevent defense.
Tree made a funny tweet. I want to see this.
So let's see what they ought to do here. Looking at a 2nd and 7. Cowboys trying to make a stop here, as Diggs and Wilson did make the stop on Mitchell last play. So here we go, trying to see what they can do. The Niners trying to hold on with a victory here, but the Cowboys are still well within it, and even a field goal, the Cowboys are still in it, and they get a 1st and 10 at the 17. It is a 8-yard run by Mitchell.
I'm watching the team die.
So with 5:21 left in regulation, the Cowboys needing to try to get a stop, trying to force a field goal still at this point. But it is getting less and less likely with each passing play. It's brutal looking at this, but right now the Cowboys needing to get something big in terms of a stop. I mean, you're sitting here at 1st and 10 at the Dallas 17. And let's see what they can do here. And it's a run for no gain. 2nd and 10 at the 17.
Well, 2 more to go. That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Two more times. Come on. Can you do it 2 more times? Is it that hard? How many could do it? How many football teams could do it?
Well, we'll have to see here. Let's see what they do. 2nd and 10 at the Dallas 17. Can the Niners get stopped? An incomplete pass to Deebo Samuel. Just like that, looking at a 3rd down and 10. And if they don't convert this, they're going to have to kick the field goal and go up by 7. The Cowboys will have about just under 3 minutes with the ball. Or they'll have about 3.5 minutes if the Niners can't convert here. So if the Niners can't convert and the clock is still running, take a timeout to, stop the clock and see what you can do. So let's see what they do here. Looking at a 3rd down and 10 coming up. An absolutely critical play here. As if they convert, this really does make it a very slim likelihood of the Cowboys being able to pull this one out. So we'll have to see how they fare here. 3rd down and 10. Scramble for 5 yards. 4th and 5 at the 12. Dallas needs to use a timeout. Save yourself some time. You're going to be looking at 3:30 left if you take a timeout now. Otherwise, you're only going to have 3 minutes. Dallas, why aren't you taking a timeout?
Oh, gosh. Don't McCarthy. Don't pull off a McCarthy, please.
I mean, otherwise, you're going to get the ball. They're going to snap the field goal, so they do kick the field goal. Cowboys saving that timeout, which, you know what? I can kind of see what McCarthy was thinking with that. I think he wants to save the timeout for when he's on offense. I mean, granted, he could have given his offense 30 more seconds to work with. But, I guess if nothing else, you'll have the extra timeout if you need it, if you need to regroup. So here we go. The Cowboys getting ready to get the ball back, and let's see if they can get the stop. Now, I will be right back myself. I need to run and use the bathroom real quick. I shall be right back. Guess who's back? Who's ready to watch the Cowboys come back and win this thing? Dak needs to prove he's worth the money, and here's the drive for a game-tying touchdown. Let's see it. The Cowboys will have the shot here. I need to reload my actual game stream because it is not loading. And you know what? I'm going to try to hook up my phone to a faster charger. Well, let me just check real quick. It looks like we got another message coming through on the chat. Antoinette saying me. Well, we're all back. And let's see what the Cowboys can do. I mean, the Cowboys are not in a bad spot compared to other teams. PDF. Listen to this, okay? Just about every other team with 3 minutes left in regulation every winning team has had a 99% chance of winning by this point this week. You know?
Yeah, but still.
The Niners only have an 88% chance. But if the Cowboys can make a few key plays, they can cut that down. They're going to start at their own 18.
Come on, Turpin.
Oh, mute. We got to mute you. There we go. I hate when Xfinity does that. I should probably just mute the Xfinity site, shouldn't I? Just so that if that happens, I am covered. There we go. Let's see how Dak Prescott can carry. And he throws an incomplete pass to Dalton Schultz.
Yep. As usual.
2nd and 10. Look now coming up for the Cowboys from the 18. You are definitely in 4-down territory no matter what happens here. Because if you punt the ball, you're not guaranteed to get the ball back at all. So here we go. Let's see what the Cowboys can do here now on 2nd and 10. Can they get the job done? It was almost intercepted by Dre Greenlaw. Wow. Prescott, what is up with you, my dude? But he throws an incomplete pass to Michael Gallup deep. The Cowboys now looking at a 3rd and 10.
That's it.
And let's see if they can get downfield here.
Game over. Game over.
True North Packer fans saying 2:56 remains. Plenty of time for Rodgers to tie the game. Yeah, 2:56. The Cowboys have the ball, 3rd and 10. But if the Niners get the ball back, there's no guarantee the Cowboys can get it back. So Prescott loading. Oh, that was the pass. Ah, Gallup almost had it. I'm surprised they didn't call any pass interference on that. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could have gone. I mean, it was kind of like it could have gone either way. Maybe he had a better look that it wasn't catchable or something like that. But then again, he also kind of... Yeah, he kind of interfered on that a little bit. But they didn't call it. It wasn't a big interference, so it probably wasn't enough.
4th and 10.
Yep, Prescott is sacked for 0 yards. So with 2:50 remaining...
This is the game. It's over. It's gone. Gone. All gone. Another heartbreak yet again.
They punted? Well then. That took a turn. I thought you were in 4-down territory because all the Niners need is a 1st down. Because they're going to get the 2-minute warning. So they'll have the ball, they'll have the 2-minute warning.
It's over. It's all gone.
Yeah, they're going to need 1 1st down. Maybe 2, depending on how the Cowboys save their timeouts and when depending on when they get the 1st down. If they get a 1st down this play, they're going to need 2. Oh, that was a complete failure of the offensive line on the tackle for Dak. Wow. So we'll see what happens here, but...
This game is over. Another heartbreak.
We'll see what they can do. Question is, how much is that Tony Pollard and a first down for the for the Niners? Brock Purdy throwing to George Kittle to the 42 for 16 yards.
It.
And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, not officially.
No, it's over. It's over. I'm done.
I mean, more than likely, but what happens is let's say the Cowboys get stop, and let's say there's an incomplete pass in there, okay? The Cowboys can get the ball back with 1:30.
And have a drive like that?
1:30 with a timeout in pocket, potentially. You know? It's still possible for them to do it. Oh, shoot. I just ripped that a little bit. Whoops. Well, that was a mistake. But yeah, I mean, it's not over just yet. Now, if the Niners get a first down, it's still not over. So the Cowboys need to burn their timeouts, and a first down needs to happen for the Niners to officially guaranteed win it no matter what happens. So we'll have to see what happens. But, man, I just don't know. The Cowboys really had a shot, and they just really kind of blew it tonight. But I'm wondering if the Tony Pollard injury had a lot to do with it. Because I know Tony Pollard is a really good back for them. So that's the question, was losing Tony Pollard the big thing that broke the camel's back? Okay. Well, we'll take a look here, see what they can do. So the Niners really just needing a first down to all but seal it. And we'll see what they can do here. Can they seal the game here? I'm not sure, but more than likely the Cowboys did end up losing this game. They really lost it in the second half whenever they couldn't put up much of a fight. They stopped moving the ball as effectively, and they just haven't been able to move it. So, overall, ready to see what happens here. Championship Sunday. And it is going to be more than likely the Niners versus the Eagles, followed by the Chiefs versus the Bengals. Although it is still theoretically possible for the Cowboys to win.
No.
Yes, it is. In theory, it is. And they get a 1-yard run, so Dallas should burn a timeout here. Yep. Dallas is going to burn a timeout. So here we go. That's what you needed. You needed a timeout. A 1-yard run and a timeout. Remember, it's still not over. Officially. So we get to see what the Cowboys can do. And see if they can hold it on defense. So here we go. Ready to see what the Niners can do. If the Niners get a first down, it is almost completely over.
I have no choice but to pull for Kansas City or Burrow at this point now. I honestly hope Cincinnati or Kansas City wins the Super Bowl. And so much for that hike for you, Dak. On that interview, you were completely lying to yourself. I never want to hear you say the word Super Bowl ever again.
And the Niners do get a first down. Cowboys going to have to take that second time out now at the Dallas 42.
I'm going to go.
All right.
I'm going to cry a river tonight.
Well, that's the end of PDF. And we'll see here. So mathematically, a minute 53. They're not using their timeout. What are you doing? McCarthy! McCarthy, what are you doing? It's not over. Use a timeout, my dude. Oh, he went out of bounds. That's why. I forgot. I'm stupid. He went out of bounds. Me dum-dum. But yeah, it looks like the Niners will advance. And let's see. That was a run not really having anything. Dallas did burn their second timeout. So setting up a second down with 1:41 remaining. So let's say you use another timeout. It gets down to 1:35. They make a play. They snap or they burn the time. So you're going to be taking it. You'll have like 40 seconds just about. If you can get a stop here. Now at this point, if the Niners get a first down, it's over. It don't matter. It's over. So the Niners playing to get a first down, trying to end this game. And if they don't get a first down, it is not over, but it is likely going to be a big thing. No gain on the next play, so 3rd and 9. Dallas going to have to burn that last time out of theirs. I'm going to charge it with them because I know they're already going to take it. Yep, there they do. So with 1:37 left, you're going to look at getting the ball somewhere around 50 seconds. Just about 50 seconds left on the clock is what you'll have to work with the ball. If you can get a stop here. So True North saying 1:37 is plenty of time. That is true. You have no timeouts, but a stop here, which we'll see what happens. But if they can get the stop, they can win this. The Cowboys are going to have to go like 80 yards in a long time, not a lot of time, but we're going to have to go like 90 yards in 30, 40 seconds, but it's possible. You know? It is possible. And the one thing you could rest solace in is the fact that Brett Maher's kicks didn't completely screw the Cowboys this game. I mean, yes, he had a blocked kick, but it was blocked. It was an offensive line failure. Other than that, he's made everything else. He's made 2 field goals. 2 for 2 on those. 0 for 1 on PATs, but that's because it was blocked. So here, if the Niners throw it incomplete, you're going to have a minute 30 to work with, too. So if the Niners go try to get that first down and be stupid and don't run it, and it was a complete pass for no gain, so that is going to run the clock all the way down where the Cowboys will have about 50 seconds or so to work with the football. It was a loss of a yard, so the Niners are going to have to punt this one away to the Cowboys. So let's see what they can do. We'll go ahead and give the ball over to the Cowboys because they are going to be getting the ball. And the thing is, I don't want to see PDF crawling back in here saying, "Oh, look, the Cowboys can win this." If he comes back in here, he's not coming back in here. My dude was so upset about this game being over that it's over to him. Cowboys are done for him. The Niners are going to take a delay of game. So with 51 seconds, you're going to have 51 seconds left here. And let's see it. So the Cowboys are going to have like more like 45 seconds left to use the ball. Watch Dallas waste time and have no shot winning. Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe running it with Dak Prescott, getting 20 yards, and trying to get the whole team together. Yeah, like last year. Okay, let's see what happens here. The Niners are getting backed up 5 yards. And let's see. So the Cowboys are going to have the ball at their own 6. They're going to have to go 94 yards in 45 seconds. Not an impossible task, but it is very difficult. You have to travel a long ways with not a lot of time to get there. Just like the song goes, we got a long way to go and not a lot of time to get there. Or something like that. They're going to have 94 yards to go and only 45 seconds to get there. So let's see what happens here. Dak Prescott trying to lead this game, including the postseason. He has 20 career game-winning drives in fourth quarter and overtime. And this game could come down to Brett Maher kicking a PAT if the Cowboys can get a touchdown here. Prescott huddling up with his team, trying to get what they got to do. And let's go. So the Cowboys ready to get this show on the road. Let's see if they can get this in here. Prescott in shotgun. He's going to throw incomplete to Dalton Schultz. So you're talking, what, like 40 seconds left? Prescott, yeah, he throws it away. That was almost he was almost safety, and that's 38 seconds. Prescott will get a pass to Schultz, push out of bounds at the Dallas 15, gain of 9. So the Cowboys do have a shot. They are starting to chip a little bit away at it. They're slowly but surely chipping away at this. Let's see if they can get this rolling. And here we go. As my Chrome is starting to freeze, I can't see what is going on. Let me pull it up on my telefono. Just so I can see what's going on. And see what we do. Okay, so it looks like an incomplete pass intended for Michael Gallup. With 14 seconds left, the Cowboys not going to have enough time. They're going to have to go 75 yards on a Hail Mary. And this game is going to be all but over. And let's see what they opt to do here. They're going to go with the Hail Mary. You know it. Because you don't have time to run another play. You don't have time to run a couple of plays. So we'll see how this goes here. But, I just don't think they have the time. So Prescott now, with 10 seconds, throws to Dalton Schultz out of bounds at the 39. So you're talking a couple seconds left here. So still having a chance. But you have to get a 61-yard Hail Mary. Because you're probably working with about 5 seconds. So let's see what they can do. And they're going to review it. This is the play in question. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look and see what happens here. It was... Oh, that was close. That was a close catch. Did he catch it? Oh, boy. We have to see. They're going to have to review it here and see if he actually caught it. Niners saying he didn't because they're trying to get into the Super Bowl or trying to get into the NFC Championship game. So there we go. Catch. Boom. No, that's going to be incomplete. 1, no toe drag. Clear and obvious, no toe drag. So that is going to be an incomplete pass. Boom, no toe drag. If he would have dragged his toe, that would have been in. But he didn't. So just like that, we are looking at now a huge one. Just give him the catch, the suspense. Nope, it is going to be incomplete. Quick review there, and it is going to be a 76-yard Hail Mary attempt here. So we'll see what happens. 5 seconds remain in this game, and the Cowboys are going to have to get 76 yards on one play. Can they do it? I'm not sure if they can. So let's see. They got the review done, and it was an incomplete pass. But let's see. Can the Cowboys get 76 yards on one play? Not so sure if they can, but we'll have to see it. Well, do they do it? Let's take a look. And it was a timeout, San Fran. True North saying Zeke at center. Interesting decision there. But San Fran using another timeout. 6 seconds remain on the clock. So let's see. Can the Cowboys pull this one off? So it looks like the Niners aren't going to rush anyone. Or it looks like the Cowboys aren't going to have anyone block. That is a very interesting decision, to say the least. That is a very interesting decision. So, San Fran obviously using their second timeout. But we can't see what's happening. Looks like it's the Niners owner or general manager out there on the sideline with the team, celebrating in the win. And here we go. Prescott talking it over with Kellen Moore and Turpin. The Niners trying to get things together. Niners defensive coordinator doing his job. And let's see what they've got here. Can the Cowboys pull this off, or will the Niners get this show on the road? So here we go, ready to see what the Cowboys can do here. We're looking at a last play of the game. Ball is at the 24. And nope, it does go final. The last play of the game, what was it here? Well, we'll see what happens. So no one blocking. Wouldn't surprise me if it ends on a Prescott sack, given what is going on here. But yeah. If we take a look at the full play-by-play, what was the last play of the game here? That was... Wait. So here we go. Zeke was doing his thing. The last play of the game was a pass to Turpin. Oh, Zeke just got pancaked. I don't know why he was throwing over the middle, but Zeke just went... Boop. Zeke fell over in the stupidest way imaginable. He just like... Boop. It's like... Almost like those, like, his batteries died in his controller or something. But just like that, the Niners do pull off the win somehow. And, yeah. The Cowboys made a stupid decision to end the game. What kind of decision-making was that, Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy? What kind of decision-making was that? But I think that'll do us for tonight. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button and smash subscribe, as it does help us, as it tells us we're doing the right thing over here. Also, we are honing in on 275 subscribers. And I guess with that, let's hear True North saying, even if the throw down middle was good, Dallas got the touchdown, no time for a point after. No, the point after always gets done. The PAT always gets done. So if you score a touchdown and the game tying, it's for a game tying PAT, it's over. Like, you go for the PAT. But yeah, I guess with that, I mean, we talked about a little bit of this here, but yeah, they would do the PAT if it was a situation where it would come down to a game winner. But yeah, I guess at this point, we will see you guys tomorrow for the recap video, and we hope to see you there.